who is here to see their shit get reviewed? Who is here? Yo, it's a hog. Also, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm low-key munching while I do this. So my bad if you hear any chewing and shit, which hopefully you don't pick up on my mic. Cause my ass is hungry. But I didn't want to delay the stream too much. So I ain't done VOD reviews and shit. So it's gonna be crazy work. Well, I've never done them on stream. I mostly done them in voice chats and shit. To give a little warning, I am a comedian. I am a clown. So if I'm ever like insulting you, it's never like genuinely like a genuine insult. It's more just for comedic exaggeration. I joke around a lot. But who am I doing first? This is Makoto's stream, which I'm assuming everyone sent VOD from the same fucking Mogi. I assume. At least that's what I'm gonna assume. Otherwise, I don't know what else like it'd be. Who knows? From weeks ago? Okay, that's understandable. Just hold on, give me like one quick second. No, just taking a minute, but doing something on the side. I got pets. Don't forget that. Okay, there we go. We should be good. We should be chilling. We should be chilling. All right. So, MakotoFanboy, you still here? Right? Right? Just checking. All right, cool. All right, now, this is your clip. This is your video. I will say it is an hour long, so I might not watch all the hour. I might not watch every race, but I kind of like go through a few of them. And also, I'm excited, but I will pause to point you out. So don't be shocked if I just stop in the middle of the video to like say something. Anyway, let me skip so I can get to the first race. Oh, damn, lag. Where's the audio? Oh, fuck. A little bit louder than I wanted it to be. Damn, this shit look quality as fuck, but that's fine. The whole point is just to review this. All right, let me stop real quick. All right, gang, I ain't gonna hold you. Holy shit. First thing I'm noticing already. Bro, you're driving like you're in fucking LA. Jesus, you good, fam? Slipping and sliding like the track was made of ice. But I would say, based on the earlier start, go back a little bit. I got my plate on my keyboard, so I gotta lift my plate. All right. So the one thing I was noticing too, hey, bro, you don't need to hold for level 3 in this case. Like, you were good for just popping a level 2 if you want to get rings, because in reality, right here, you start. You should just let that shit go. You should just let that shit burst. You didn't need to hold that. You could have got some extra rings and been safe, but you held it too long. Then, you got bumped around a little bit. It happens. Holy. Ooh. Bro, yeah. You're running. Your tires might need a little oiling. Or less oil. I don't know which would make more sense in this scenario, because kind of getting a little bumpy. But I'm not gonna dust too much. Yeah, it took the shortcut a little awkward, but that's fine. Some a little time trial will be able to fix. Son. Holy Lord. Holy moly. Holy moly. All right, this situation. What was the plan here? What are we doing? What was the plan? Right? I kind of envision what's happening here. You're probably debating whether you want to just go for the item boxes, you want to go for the shortcut route or something like that, right? What the fuck is happening? That's a car crash. Silver's dead. That nigga head turned into soup. Go to the right of the shortcut. I will say this, right? In this situation, you got to early double down on what you want to do. You're either going for the item box main path, or you're going for a shortcut. You can't just kind of just flip-flop between which one, because that's going to make a situation like this happen, where right here, if you were going for the shortcut, you were better off just straight going for the shortcut. Like, you didn't need to kind of be this did you bad. This fucked you over. Like, that fucked you over bad. This is a moment where you kind of, I don't know how to explain it in a way that isn't just straight up saying you kind of fumbled that. But like I said, when you choose pathing, you gotta just know what path you want to take immediately. You gotta know your strategy. Me personally, in your situation, I would have took the item box path and traded out this fucking tornado, because you're in 8th place. The tornado is not really gonna have a lot of use. Well, it's a defense item. Defense item always have use, but you're better off getting an item to help you catch up, because the wisp would take care of like any portal item on its own, right? So you would have been chilling. You would have been fine. But I can kind of see keeping both of these would be a good idea if you want to save it for, like, I don't know, halfway till the next grass cut. But considering the next grass cut isn't like an entire lap away or more, yeah, this situation, yeah, you should trade these items out. So you should have went to like a top path, because right here, okay, I gotta take a bite of my sandwich. That's a sandwich biter right there. I'm gonna need some substance for this one. It's a good ass sandwich though. Mm. Okay, that was out of anger. All right, bro. I'm gonna say this now. All right. Never do. I understand how it gets, the frustration of that. It can boil over. Never let that shit dictate your gameplay. This is what I always tell people. Keep a calm mind when playing a game like this. Never let your emotions like dictate your decision making, because that can ruin your race immediately. When you're playing tilted or tilt Q, anything like that, you already lost. Unless you're fucking the Sonic Fox of Crossroads, you already lost. That's it. Your race is done. You're not going to think straight. And every bad decision you make, especially in lobbies like these, is just going to dictate your last place more, and more. This is a situation where you were better off just keeping the tornado into the next set, because you never know what could have happened. Right? Like, using the tornado and Wisp was crazy. You just flung your items, bro. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, you got the triple. Ooh, and the slime? Okay. What are we doing? Son, what are we doing? Oh, this gold rank gameplay right here, gang. What are we doing? Okay, it was like, okay, get the holy grail of items. You chilling. You got triple wisp. You got a slime. Hey, bro, you might do something crazy. This is the worst place to use a wisp. Out of frustration of catching up, I would say this is not going to help you, because here's the reason why. Bro, do you see how long you're in the air? Do you see how long you were in the air? Look at your speedometer. Look at your speedometer. 159 in the air. In this section, this is the part where people usually go off the side slightly to land on the ground quicker, so you're not like stuck in the air time, because air time in this game slows you down. Look at bro, you just floated downwards like a balloon with half air. Brother, we can't be doing this. I won't lie to you, that's fine. Like, using the wisp that way, that's fine. I feel like you kind of wasted them in a sense, but you know, you're fine. A little laggy. I don't know why the video is laggy like that, but who knows? Okay, you got some pretty good items there. I ain't gonna hold you. That was just tragic. That one was just tragic. I can't lie. Which, hold on one quick second. Before my bad, I covered the screen. Before I continued this feedback, if something popped up. Let me do this for Twitch. I'm going to turn off ads, because I don't like ads doing feedback streams, because they're annoying. Let me do this for, like, they're really annoying, and they kind of just interrupt the flow. So I'm going to quickly, for now, turn them off. Cool. Back into this. Yeah, that mistiming. Yeah, yeah, gang. That sealed your fate. Here's what I say, right? This is a situation where, one, you chose a weird part to do this. You would have went out of bounds, right? This is not a good spot to do it in. I feel like just like between these next few flames would have been a better spot, like closer to, like, you're still on the path of the track. But right here, you're gonna be counted as out of bounds. This is gonna end up counting as out of bounds, which means if you try to use a laser, its priority is to put you back in bounds and not just a shortcut. And I feel like if you would have did that, you should have waited until you landed on the grass itself to actually use it. Like, you already did it to her, like, right here. Like, you should have done it here between these two flames. This is where you should have jumped off, because you would have still been on the grass path, right? You did it a little too early. So not only were you going to be basically out of bounds, you did the laser while you were still counted on the top path. You gotta remember how the game pathing works. You're still on the top path. You haven't landed far down enough for it to say, like, oh, you're on the bottom path. Yeah, that laser is going to take you nowhere, gang. It's going to take you backwards at this point. It did catch you up a little bit, though. So it did have something there. Wait a second. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, you don't even have any rings. I was wondering, so I was like, why does it seem like you're just going so slow? You didn't have any rings. Yeah, you were running out of, you had ran out of rings. That explains a lot. Like you were already at, like you were using DRE, right? Which needs a lot of rings to really make use of it. You had 0 rings at the end, so even without DRE, you was at the slowest you could be. Yeah, at that ending, you just didn't have any rings. Like your ring management is a little like not amazing, right? And I feel like that's because you don't fully know how to snake properly with DRE, which that comes with like time trialing and shit like that, right? That's what comes with getting used to perfect charge bounding and knowing what parts of the track to do it. Like this is just practicing on your driving. Let's see, where'd you finish?
I took too long.
Not bad. Not bad. Definitely could have played better with some better decisions, but hey, not bad. Not bad. Let me skip work. Eggman Expo. Ooh. The track I don't like. Let's see how this is gonna go. Eggman Expo. A little bit of bump fest, but happens. Ooh. Gotta work on your drift confidence there. Wait a minute. Alright, gang. I can't lie to you. This was a fumble. This was a fumble. The ball is bouncing on the ground. This is a fumble. In this situation, bro, you should have just straight went for an item box. You may have missed it, like just on like get on the cord kind of thing, or just maybe drifting, whatever. This item box right here, I feel like you were trying to aim for it, but just missed it. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we traveling to? The item box is right here. Where are we going? What the angle? Where are we going? There's a moment where, like, especially in that water section, and you're in 10th. This would have been the perfect situation where now you should have just gone for an item. That should have been your first priority. You're trying to charge my rings and the items. Hey, bro, you gotta do both. You gotta learn how to do both, right? If you know the right pattern for charging up for rings and getting items, that'll save you. Right here, this item could have saved like whatever happens here, but I haven't seen it yet. So I'm not gonna charge too much. Another thing too, right? When it comes to like the whole charging for rings, right before any type of transition to like back to road or water, anything like that, charge to level 3 before it takes you out of flight. Because that way it'll give you max speed when you land instead of putting you at like base speed. All right, you don't want a level 2, you want a level 3 most times. There's rare occasions where, you know, popping level 2 is what makes more sense. But now most times you want a level 3. That's like the safest thing you can do. What the what the fuck is that? What the fuck? Huh? Where the bomb come from? It just manifested. That shit manifested on you. Yeah, that was an unfortunate moment. You was racing against. Listen, bro, you was racing against terrorists. None of these niggas are allowed at the airport, bro. You was racing terrorists. Let's see what you get. Get a drill. Dance of Jungle is awkward. It's much spit driving happening, but it is what it is. Alright. I'm stopping here. I already saw a mistake. I can't let this slide. In this situation, right, you have triple wisp. And you're trying to catch up. But guy. Brother. This dirt path right here is the holy grail. Whenever you're in Dynasty Jungle and you have a wisp, go for the shortcut. Just go for the shortcut. Taking these long paths, right? Taking this path is actually really slow in comparison to just cutting the dirt path and just gunning straight for the main cut here. But while you did the main cut there, and that's fine, you probably would have got a little bit more for going for the dirt path, but hey, I can't judge too much. You're currently in 5th. You had a better placement. So chances are you're chilling. So ain't nothing much to it. But just for note for next time, you gotta know your shortcuts. Damn. That's a ripperoni right there. I ain't gonna hold you. Right here. Right? There's two things happening. One, the truck. This was a very unfortunate situation, but let me see something. Oh, I clicked twice. Here's some advice to deal with my struggling situation. Brake. Brake. Slow down. Do not fight the truck. The Hummer is going to beat your ass. These are situations where the other reason, right now you have a King Wisp and a Tornado near a double box, bro. Get rid of these two and just go for a new item set, right? These two right now aren't going to help too much, especially on Eggman Expo. There's not a lot of off-road cuts. The King Wisp is only going to be able to do so much. You're better off just trading these items out. Another thing too, like I said, the truck. Listen, bro, you should have braked. You should have slowed the fuck down. The moment you saw the truck and your rear view vision, your ass should have hit that brake button immediately. No hesitation. Wait, actually, you didn't need to brake. I'm pretty sure if you used the King Wish, you probably would have actually at least get a little bit of extra speed to try and defend yourself. Right? Because then you could have just used both items, gotten a new item from the set, and there could have been a chance could have got crushed, you've been careful. But it could have been a chance since it was glowing that it might end. You could have been fine. You could have been able to boost away from it and not have to deal with it. So there's a couple of decision-making moments where it might have been a bit too much panic, or as you say, even anger that's kind of dictating your decision-making. And this was a situation you could have gotten a lot of advantage out of. Yeah, because here, you could have just cycled your items out. This tornado's not going to do anything for you at this section. All right, that's a driving moment. I can't lie to you. That looked awkward, brother. Oh Lord, what happened here? Bro's playing on mirror mode. What is happening here? It kind of playing on mirror mode there, gang. Kind of gotta get you gotta control your vehicle. Getting control of your vehicle is probably like the best way to just actually just maintain being able to stay in your placement or even catch up. Because you just be fast. In this situation, everybody would just pass. If you were in like first place and this happened, you would have got to like 4th. How many people would pass you? I was too flustered. Truck came out by it and it pisses me off. All right. I'm going to say this again. You gotta learn how to control your mental when you're doing any type of Mogi or Legend Combo, any competitive, not even just Sonic Racing, any competitive game. Learn to control your mental, right? It's understandable to get irritated, annoyed, pissed off, whatever things that happen. You gotta learn how to let that, hold that down until after the race in some way. Because you just get pissed off a lot mid-race. No shit, you're gonna lose. You're gonna just have too many moments of making bad decisions because you're angry. You gotta learn how to control your anger. You gotta learn how to channel the annoyance into something else. Right? You gotta think about it different. When something happens, like let's say like early in the race we got hit, you got put into a low placement. Your first reaction, it shouldn't be like anger at the sake of your low placement. It should be, oh shit, I'm back here. I could get like a laser or a drill. Thank you for following me, Leon. But a laser or a drill or anything like that. And being able to just boost forward from that. Be able to just bag it, catch up, stuff like that. Having too much anger in a game like this isn't the way to go. Try to do that when you see the bullshit happen at the screen like that. To be fair, my guy. To be fair. We haven't paused. You look like you're playing on mirror mode. The way you kind of just driving straight through the wall. There is some bullshit that happens. But sometimes it's not, as I tell people all the time, because again, I am a coach. All right. As I tell people all the time I'm coaching them. Sometimes it's not just it's not bullshit. I gotta be blunt and honest here. Sometimes it's not bullshit. Sometimes you just fucked up. That's what he just said. Sometimes you just made a bad decision that put you in a bad situation. And there's other moments where sometimes you may have done something right, but guess what? Somebody else may have done something in their favor. There's 12 other players. Sometimes they'll do something that will just hurt you, but and on their end, that's their best bet to catch up kind of thing. It's nuanced, but still. Because in this situation, right, the drill was coming. Keep in mind, the drill was always going to be in the middle section of the track. Like on Eggman X was actually a perfect way to see it, because these two sections right here is where the drill is mostly going to be at. Even they move it left and right, it's going to be in the middle. Right there. You bumped into the wall that way is what sealed your fate. Not just a drill, it was that. If you took that turn a little bit smoother, right, or at least kind of like brake drifted, let go of the accelerator, anything like that to kind of take smoother, you would have stayed on this path here. You would have been a little bit more safe. Would have been like up a drift charge to stay out of the middle. The other mistake is that you're not looking back to see what could be behind you, but no, that's a whole other can of worms. So in this situation, unfortunately, bad driving put you in a bad situation. And that just happens. I've had that happen to me multiple times where I drove too bad or made a mistake in my lines, and boom, I got smacked. Like that. Didn't charge enough for level 3 rings, but that's fine. Yeah, nah, again, you should just full sent that triple wisp and went for another, try to go for another item. You're in 11. You actually would have just got a drill or even a laser. In this situation, like the gap between most of the other players and where you are right now is pretty large. I will say this, based on just this clip here, yeah, this race is over. Like not even just from the drill. The sake that I'm gonna move my plate. Like right here, this would have dictated if you were in a clutch up or not. You were far, but damage control is possible. It was possible to maybe do damage control to at least catch up a little bit. Yeah, nah, gang. This is cooked. Moment with there, and you only had these two items. Yeah, the race is over. The race is done. Yeah, it was over from the start. That was it.
It was no use.
Eggman Expo is a hard track. This is one of the tracks you gotta practice. Don't make my mistake. You gotta learn that track. You gotta practice it. Hold on. At this point, I'm barely eating the sandwich. Ooh, Blizzard Valley. Blizzard Valley. Let's see where this is gonna go. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, bro, yo, bro touched ice and immediately started slipping and sliding. Whoa. I would say, something about this tells me there's been no time traveling done for this track. Just by looking at the way he started, I don't know there's a lot of practice on this track here, gang. Won't lie. That was unfortunate, but you have okay. I mean, that's still good. I would say there's time traveling and then there's practice. There's times you gotta actually practice how to take the track the best way and not just playing the track. That's a lot of mistakes people make when time traveling. They kind of just play the track rather than trying to actually learn it. Right? It's a misconception. It's something that's hard to really tell the difference of, but yeah, right here, bro. Not great. Not a good start. But you know, it happens. 12-player race. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're struggling to control your vehicle there. At this point, the vehicle is controlling you. Ooh, that bitch looking heavy. Hold on, I just making one mistake and then just restarted in TT. So I just write it out. I ain't gonna hold you. I restart a lot when I make a mistake. That's just me personally. I would say it depends on how big the mistake is and what you're going for. Like if you're going for just straight like getting a crazy time, right? Yeah, you can maybe just restart it. But if you're trying to just go for like a time, but trying to like get like the lines down, trying to learn how to play the track the best you can, you can't just write it out just for the sake of being like, okay, you know, that was a pretty bad moment here or there. I'm gonna restart and play it better. That just depends. In this situation, how do I? You just gotta just time travel it. You gotta just watch the replays, figure like learn it out. Drifting and driving is a little ghetto here. Can't lie to you again. Ooh, that was a good laser. That was a good laser right there.
Now's my chance.
See what happens here. Okay. Oh god, these snaking lines. Holy. That's a little rough. You gotta get control of your snaking on like the straights. Yeah, you gotta learn how to do those. Cause right here, I was like, okay, this is looking fine. Wall smack. Okay, that's fine. Holy, yeah, the Silver's dead. That man got in a car accident. He's on Channel 7 News. He's hurting. You know, when you're snaking, you don't want to try to soft drift, right? There's moments where you don't want to try to like really force the stick left or right. Sometimes soft drifting is actually faster than trying to just really control the drift charge. Yeah, you gotta kind of learn how to take it smooth, right? This was not buttery smooth right there. Yeah, that happens. Slicers. What? Why are we using the wisp but not even going off-road? What are we doing? Ooh, you wisping? We're not even touching the off-road, bro. You could have went even tighter in that line and would have been gone. You would have caught up a little bit more. Kind of just driving a little bit extra speed. Wait, I don't know how to soft drift what that is. Soft drifting is basically when you're drifting, you're not really turning your stick left and right. You kind of just keep your stick in neutral to let the drift charge go on its own. That's what soft drifting is. Or at least that's what I always call it. It might be different for other people. I know some people may have a different term for soft drifting. In my case, that's usually how I put it. It's just letting the stick go neutral just to let the drift charge in like its most neutral state it can be. That's at least what I consider it. You're running on frustration. Like I said earlier in the stream, that's already a massive mistake. The moment you start running on frustration, your race is over. Your race is over. You gotta learn how to, meditate, calm down, the whoosah. You know what I mean? You gotta learn how to like not get too bent up over your bad placement, and just look at it as unfortunate moment. We got it. We will run it back. But otherwise, you just set yourself up for failure if you just look at it as you're failing. You gotta remember, you're more likely newer in a sense, or still haven't gotten to a certain level yet. This is a learn. Moments are like practice. They're a learning experience, and that's why I'm gonna do these streams to help people learn while also being a little funny. So, like I said, I'm not really intentionally like fully making fun of you. I'm just making jokes over what I'm seeing. That's all it is. Don't take it too hard. Don't take it too hard. Holy shit. Holy damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Hold on. I gotta throw this plate away because I'm not even really eating this sandwich fully, but I'll toss this plate so I can actually concentrate on fully VOD reviewing. And because it's hot in this room. Really hot in here. I gotta turn on the fan. Goddamn. Toasty. All right. But what I'm seeing here, okay, you missed the bomb. But hey, listen. Here's the reason why I always tell people to time trial and watch replays. When you get in this path right here, this king wish will last long enough for you to take that dirt path, that snow path right there. You didn't have to really go outwards like this. You could have stayed in the inside and you would have actually gotten closer to them. In that sense. Because look how long this is lasting. And you would have more likely avoided the bomb entirely if you just went for this path right here. All right. When you time trial, look at the replays. You know what kind of shortcuts you're doing. You know how long a wisp will last with certain cuts. Because here, this is just not so good driving. Hey, brother. Okay. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Your ex don't need you. Don't run to your ex. Do not run for this blue box, bro. Oh boy, he was chasing. Bro was thirsty. Bro was trying to get bro was in the blizzard trying to get some hot cocoa. I don't have any good jokes for this, bro. This is a moment where if you can't get the blue box, you're not on pathway. Don't even try to get it. I was heading towards my truck. All bad decisions. I gotta be real with you, bro. All bad decisions was happening in this single pause moment. A lot of bad decisions, terrible decisions, brother. It's gone. That blue box is no longer yours. Bro took your bitch. You didn't even get the blue box. You see what I mean? Like that was not a good decision to make. This is a situation where ignore the blue box. Go for the middle. There's other item boxes that's happening that'll probably give you just as good items. You're in 11th. At this point, a blue box wouldn't do jack shit if you're in 11th. They're only really useful when you're in like the top half. When you're in the back, bro, blue boxes don't even need to be. You don't even need to worry about them. You'll get the same items regardless. Because this kills her. This more likely would have killed your race. I don't know what happens next. Okay. You could have went for the double item box and got another item because this truck is going to end before you land. Could have got another item box. Damn, poor Sonic. Poor the other Sonic. Damn, everything is a scramble. Holy shit, bro, it's scrambling happening. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, Chief. This ain't looking too great. You kind of slammed into the snow there. There's a truck coming. Bro, Sonic the Hog is coughing. That nigga is wheezing. It's a scramble. And y'all in 8th, 9th, 10th. Hey, bro, y'all. The crab bucket is crab bucketing. Damn. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Effing chats. Yeah, bro is Bro, it's done for. It's done for. It might be possible. He didn't go for the double. It's not possible. It's cooked. Nah, it's over. It's cooked. Unfortunate. What the fuck? What are we doing? What are we doing? Hold on. What are we doing? What are we doing? What? Okay. I gave up. Listen, bro. It's what I say all the time in several different servers. You gotta learn to lose like a man. Lose like a man. You should have just kept going, right? Even if it seems like yeah you were in last, you gotta keep going, right? Regardless if it's over or not, there's a bit of psychology with that. Giving up like that and just breaking, while it's not great, I'll admit I've done it before too. It's a mindset you don't want to have because that's a defeatist mindset. You're defeating yourself. You're telling yourself subconsciously that everything is done. It's over. Don't do that, right? You want to go out fighting. When a nigga is about to get jumped, you think he's gonna lay there and just let them fit? Nah, he's swinging too. Yeah, he's losing, but he's still swinging. In this situation, bro, don't even break. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep driving. Regardless if you're gonna get 12, if auto finish,
It was no use.
if you keep going, that shows something there. Also, remember like drink water and like eat before any like movies and shit like that. All right, let's go to this next race. Ooh, Kronos. Kronos Island. See what happens here. Oh, that was risky as fuck, dude. Holy. Unfortunate moment beside the box, but it happens. Unfortunate. Okay, got a laser. Got a laser. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Not looking too bad. Don't go for that boost pad. Don't go for that dash, man. Well, it's 50-50. It's nuance. That looks a little gross. I wouldn't do that. Especially in this scenario, if you're using DRE, yeah, you probably should just went for the ring pad. Because it ain't gonna make you go that much faster. Okay, lose a laser there. But it's unfortunate it didn't really bring you too far. Okay. Good defense. Yeah, drifting lines in the flying section was a little nasty there. You were trying to charge for them level 3s. Not worth it. Just chain level 2 and then charge for level 3 when you're about to end the flying section. That's probably the fastest way to do it. I've noticed is the fastest way to do it. All right, there's a sin happening here. This is a situation where right now you have a slicer and a wisp. You're in 5th place. Item boxes. You know what you should do? Dump the slicer. Go for the item box. You got an item cycle. You gotta change out the items. Remember the rule is it has a little randomness, but it's what's it called? What is it called? My brain just shit itself right there. I hate when this happens. Probability. There we go. It's probability. I don't know when to use items or not. We gotta teach you how to do that. Right? Because right now, think about items is that they're not just something you grab and fling around. Because some might call it slinging. First off, ignore what the fuck people say. Right? Some people call it slinging if you hit them like in a fair situation. Right? I'll be real, right? Some players are not as good as they say they are, or how they act like they are. That's what it is. A lot of people call one doing certain things slinging. In this situation, if you threw the slicer for the sake of trading out an item box, guess what? That's not slinging. You're item cycling. You're doing something smart. If they have an item to defend the slicer, then they'll be fine. There'll be nothing to worry about. Or learn to get hit by a fucking item. You're playing a kart racer. You're going to get hit. Yes, the items have a little overtune here or there that might need to get adjusted. They're not that bad. Get hit. Learn to just accept that you got smacked. It's like being in a fighting game and getting upset you got put in a corner. It's a fucking fighting game. You're going to get put in a corner. Same thing here. You're going to get hit by an item. Who gives a fuck about slinging? Only time it's slinging is when you're just getting an item and just throwing it with no purpose. In this situation, if you would have threw the slicer for the sake of getting a new item box, that has a purpose. That's not slinging. That's just item cycling. Somebody's got caught in collateral. That's what happens. It is what it is. Now in this situation, you missed out on probably a good 6th place item. The drift is a little awkward. Okay, get out the middle, get out the middle, get out the middle. Oh my god, that's driving. Yeah, you know he's ready for the I-15. Okay, you got a laser. You might be chilling. Oh, I gotta use it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Son? Gangio. Sunyon ring, bro. Oh, holy. You saw a portal above you. Gang, there's a portal above you. These niggas about to shit on you. What are we doing? You just getting gooped? Missed timing. Hey, listen, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have already used it. It should have already been used. I wouldn't have waited. I would have just used it. Mistiming. Yeah, it was mistimed. My guy running with Internet Explorer. Waited too long. But it could have been a Dark Child. That does not matter. No, I tell people this all the time because that shit irritates me. Never sit there with the idea that it could be a Dark Child. Fuck the Dark Child. There's only one portal item that ever has a 2% chance of being an advantage. That's the Dark Child. The other 2 portal items, which is the weights and the slimes, are gonna fuck you up. If you see a portal item, doesn't even matter if it's a Dark Child. Get rid of it. You're safer not doing that. I don't do that. I stopped doing that. I used to fall for that. I stopped doing that because the amount of times I kept risking it and actually getting screwed was too much. Don't do that. You see a portal item, who gives a fuck if it's a Dark Child? Who gives a fuck about that? Leave, run. Make like you're in the hood and just leave. Don't do this shit, bro. Don't do this shit. Look what happens. Already over. Your chance of clutching is gone. Never, ever just hope there's a Dark Child. Who gives a fuck? That was terrible decision making. And you didn't even get the second item box. Unfortunate moment. Damn. That one decision you made earlier, waiting for it to be a Dark Child, killed everything right there. That was the end of the race. Everything that happened here, this is all from that decision. Right? There was a couple of things could have did different. But either way, that one decision was a big one. That was a nat negative. You rolled a nat 1. That The race was going so good. I saw that laser. I said, "Oh, he might be able to take this shit. If he can use it as defense, or he can use that shit to cut, get another item, maybe a win, something good. He would have been chilling." I cannot lie to you, Gengio. I gotta be honest with you, gang. You threw that shit. That was a throw. Jackie Robinson the fuck out of that race, bro. I cannot lie to you. I'm so sorry. That was a throw. He threw that. Damn, we in tinfoil rank with this one. Holy. It's not looking too good. But you did do damage control. You got 11th instead of 12. That 2 can matter. 2 is still better than 1. It looks like an Amazon warehouse. Oh god, this nasty ass track. Anger is rising again. Like, I really have an anger issue. Yes, but I pissed you off by that fumble. Understandable. It's like because I know a couple other people that has like anger issues. I always tell them, if you get into any game competitively, you gotta learn how to control the anger issues, right? Especially games that take a lot of like mental decision making. If your anger issues get too much, at that point, game, you're going to just put a ceiling on yourself just by that automatically, right? Yeah, you have to have your way to calm yourself down. That's your best thing you can do. Because in these situations, damn, gang, it was cooked. It's cooked. It is Jover. Well, let's see what happens this race. Let's see what happens. Okay, shield. Okay, let's see what happens. Not looking too good. Getting kind of battling for rings, battling for item boxes happens. You know, our racer, it's intense. You don't get your rings though, so yeah, your ring management ain't too clean with this build, but it happens. That's a ton of practice. Going with too little rings for too long though. Damn, the victory. Okay. I will say, another thing that's really like fucking up your races a lot. You never have rings. I know it's DRE and rings countdown fact. You never have rings. That's one big thing that's fucking up your races constantly. There's no rings. That's doing so much damage to you in these situations. This is the window capture. Oh, hold on. There we go. That was kind of weird that I was doing that. I can't perfect charge bounty for shit, unfortunately. You know what that means? You know what that means, game? 2 of the same letters. TT. You got time trial. You got to practice it. Everyone starts off dog shit at something. The only way to get good at it is by practice. By getting used to it. You got to practice it. You got to time trial a lot with this build and get it down. Every track has different perfect charge bounty lines. You just got to learn how to use it. It's not going to really just carry you through. And it doesn't work in just free rings. There's actually like a use to it. There's a skill that comes with using perfect charge bounty. Trust me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Your lack of rings, especially using just DRE, and it's just how the game works in general, is what really keeping you in the back. Doing ride section pretty good. Okay, we're gonna go back a little bit here. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just charge to level 3 and just naturally let it like trigger once you get to the next section. When you have a charge just sitting there, when it transitions, it automatically spins that charge. Just charge to the level 3 and then let it go neutral. Jump in the air like this, just the speedometer, bro. It slowed you down. It just slowed you down. Am I not supposed to jump? At the ending section, no. N-O. Don't jump. Regardless if you have level 2, level 3, just charge up your next level and let it naturally like start off. Just do that. You'll be fine in that situation. Okay, this is a small one. This is a line dish here. Pop level 2. This is a moment where don't charge for level 3, just pop level 2. And then just start drifting again. Doing this fucked up your line a little bit. Not a big deal because you're fine. But, ooh, that looks nasty. That looks gross. I got scared. Sheesh, stun on them hoes. Hey, oh, Jesus. Oh, that was a jump scare. Oh, I almost threw up my mouth a little bit. What are we doing in the middle of this part of the track, bro? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? You are already too close. You gotta. You see where Saiyan Sky is? See where this man is? Yeah, you should have been there. You should have been right behind him. You were too close to this dog shit ring right here. This path is slow as hell. Your race is over. Your race is over. Everybody who didn't take the path is gone. That was an accident. Yeah, it's an accident. You know, it happens, unfortunate. Guess what? At the same time, you gotta learn your lines. You gotta learn your lines. You gotta learn how to do the track properly. You're in the middle. You always want to be on the sides. Don't even look at the middle. The middle don't even exist. Treat that shit like it's poison in the end lap period of the section. Look at that. Look. You're in 8th now. That's all it took. That's all it took. Wait a minute. Whoa, wait. What did I just witness? What the fuck was that? What are we wisping for? My nigga, this ain't Mario Kart. This ain't a mushroom. What's the wisp? You could have kept the wisp. You could have kept the wisp, my guy. What is happening? That was not going to catch you up. You got to learn. Wisps aren't just it's not a mushroom. Wisps don't work like mushrooms. They're momentum based. They gradually bring your speed up and let you go off road. They don't just 180 your speed. Nah, that's not how it works. You can use a wisp and brake, and then it still have you really slow. You can brake drift wisp. Don't just use wisps are not going to catch you up on their own. You can't do that. You could have saved the wisp for either defense or even a shortcut at the end. Not even just that, you probably use it at a better section. It probably would have been better, like, instead of using the wisp there, in worst case scenario, you should just use the wisp here. If you're going to use it like that, you could just use it here and like use the downwards momentum to just give you an extra bit of speed boost. The game is momentum heavy. This is an arcade racer at the same time as a kart racer. There's a lot of control you have to have with your vehicle. There's a lot more physics than Mario Kart. Right here. Oh my god. What are we using the shields for? Wait, let me watch. I would say this was a panic moment. I ain't gonna judge you too hard for this. You panicked, my guy. You freaked out. You saw the truck, the truck that was on like dial-up connection. Because what the fuck is happening? I'm fast games, nigga. Fast on what? I'm slow games. God damn. What is this truck? Where's this truck going? I know it's probably connection related. Because what the hell is happening here? That was gross. Oh, wait. I see it. I see the truck here. I would say, okay, I didn't notice that. Okay, so you know what? Not a terrible decision. Me personally, I usually would look back to see how close the truck is. No, do I need to use my shield? Should I just not use it? All right, there's a moment where you kind of panic a little bit. You kind of got overwhelmed. That happens, right? That happens. Eventually, you get to that stage where things like this won't overwhelm you. You'll kind of get the flow down. But right here, using the shield that early wasn't the greatest. Yeah, that it might be cooked.
Finish!
Where's your place? 9th? Yeah, it was cooked. It was kind of cooked. Not a good situation. I know I usually say I'm not gonna rush the whole VOD, but at this point, skipping through it actually kind of like saves a lot of time, so not too bad with it. Oh god, I just want to sit here and buffer. There we go. All right, Wonder Museum. The wonders of museums. Let's see what happens here. Let's see where this goes. Here, little growth start there. I can't lie, but it happens. I'm silent for a reason. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to laugh. Got the is this the reaction time of a sloth? Holy. Oh man. In this split second, hey again, you had ample time to get out the way. This is the 20 frame overhead situation, bro. You could have blocked that. Could have got away from that situation. I can't get mad at you for using the wisp. I will say you used the wisp a little early. You were still crushed, so you still got the slowdown penalty. That wisp wasn't gonna do shit. You should have used it a little bit after you kind of like got gun squished. Then use it. I still wouldn't personally, but hey, you know what? You're in 12th. Slap one. It's whatever.
Now's my chance.
All right, let's see what you get in the item box. What are we getting? What do we? Oh, okay. Oh, my dog is losing because I think my sister. Damn. She's gonna give me 1 quick second. I apologize. Okay, I think my sister's coming, but my dog needs to stop barking. Back to what I was about to say here. You got a triple wisp. What the fuck was that line? Where are we going? What is this? What is this? Why are we over here? Why are we over here? Right? This would have been fine if you were zigzagging. You know what? You got a wisp, triple wisp. There's the path. You know where you should have went? Naked. All right, my bad. Like I said, my dog is losing it. My sister came home from work. She's an Australian Shepherd. She's loud. You hear? All right, back into this. I'm not supposed to. You say I'm not supposed to do that. Here's my problem with this. If you want to take the cut, better, smoother, right? Go this direction. You should have went around it, right? The reason why you would have had a better line going around it than taking the grass path than what you try to do here. Most because unless you're Don Toretto, you ain't taking that shit clean with like doing this like this, bro. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Look at that. You ain't taking it clean going like that, bro. You ain't built like that yet. We ain't there yet. So this is bad. This is horrid. Oh, but brother, that whole moment was bad. Oh, that right there, the way you took that cut put is why you're in 12. Son. Oh my god, bruh. Oh my god, bruh. Okay. Alright. I need some information from you, sir. You saw a fire lizard coming out the lava, trying to charge a level 3. Hey, bro, that level 3 don't matter, bro. That level 3 don't matter. That level 3 ain't shit, bro. You know what you did? You charged head first into a demon. Our tunnel vision. Shit, bro. That tunnel dark. That tunnel is dark. Cause that bro. Nah. You should have dodged. That is painful. That level 3 did not matter. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. That right there is what I'm talking about. When I say charge level 3 for the ending of flying sections, that was fucking gorgeous. That was good. Nasty. No. Don't go for this ring. Don't go for this dash ring. You want to go on the right side. That's faster. This is a little slow. That side is faster. You want to go for that. Let's see what happens here. I would say one of your problems here is that you're charging up level 3 on this flying section way too often. You want to, if you're using DRE, you want to at least charge to level 2 most times, and occasionally kind of pop level 3. Like you want to do, let's see if I can find a decent pattern. It's different for every track. Am I not supposed to? The problem is that you're doing it too often, all right? There's a pattern you want to follow. It's different between tracks, but in this case, you want to do like excuse me. Let's say you want to do like 3 level 2s and then charge level 3, then chain like 3 level 2s, another level 3 until you get to like the section where it's going to like transform you back into a vehicle, like a regular car. That's the section where you want to have a level 3 charge. Right here, you kind of fell into the issue of, you're not even doing here anymore, so that kind of didn't matter. And you didn't even charge level 3 for the part that mattered. You just charged level 3 at the parts that didn't matter, right? Lines matter. Where you use your drift charges matter a lot more than you think they do. They're not just going to make you go fast, right? Someone that's using a level 3 on a specific turn, at times it's going to be slower than the guy who popped level 2 and then charged up his level 3 later, right? That stuff matters. Level 3 isn't the end all be all. It's good. It's great. It's the one you want to do. It's not the end all be all. This is not the way to go about it. It's not the way to do it. Because right here, look at that. You slow. Everybody else did it is way further ahead now. That was something. Whoa, careful. Nice. What are we gonna do with this? Nice. No. What are we doing? Don't be in the middle. Okay. Hold on. Whoa, the panic. Oh, he should have went for the item box. Okay. That was a better ending than most of the other races, I will say. I will go back a little bit. I would say, right? This was a little scary. You was kind of getting it. You were getting bumped into the wall. This happens, right? I feel like you kind of panic use the truck. Actually, you probably could have just, like right here, use King West, use truck. Just use the truck, right? You probably could have used the truck here. As much as people were bitching in the chat all day, you're better off using a truck here to at least maneuver yourself, right? Because in that way, you wouldn't have been shoved into the wall. You would have just crushed everybody who would have shoved you into the wall. Would have been fine. You could have just clutched it, right? You would have been fine, stable, and you could have went for that blue box right there. That bad boy. You could have went for that. Fortunately, you couldn't. You were probably panicking. Yeah, that bumped around a lot. But at the end of the day, you're still fine, right? You got 6. That's pretty good. Pretty good. A lot better than what could have been. That wasn't terrible. There was a lot of mistakes you did make this race, but that wasn't terrible. Instead of just hitting that, but let me just skip to the... Okay, let's see what we're gonna get here. This is oh man, the snaking here is snaking here is not too great. Won't lie to you, snaking is not too great, but it happens. It happens. Damn, shit, just shot him. King Von, fuck, ain't no reason to do that. You just shot him. Right, I've already said there's the sin of like really poor snaking the situation, right? But as I said earlier, you gotta practice perfect charge mounting. That happens. I know what you were going for. You were trying to shoot the minion, but you just shot Nux. That's a crime, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's some nigga shit though. Sometimes you gotta shoot him. You gotta let him know. All right, get your rings. Whoa, damn. Okay, that was unfortunate. I'm not gonna judge you for that. That was unfortunate. Technically, I could judge you because this is a situation where if you knew good lines, this situation would have been avoided entirely, but I'm not going to blame you too much, bro. That happens. Like, shoot Yellow Devil? Not a little awkward. And Mr. Item Box? Shit. Hey, bro, what Nuck do to you, gang? What Nuck do to you, gang? You're an op. Alright, nice. I don't know what that shot was for. Hey, whoa, what? Let me go back a little bit. You could have went the upper path. That's faster. You could just went up there. You ain't need to be down here. I mean, it is what it is, but you could have just went up there. Shit, bro is a demon. He just shooting him. That's frying me, bro. He is just shooting him. Alright. That was nasty. Oh, that was not... Ooh, nasty. No, not good. Alright, right here. Level 2. Just level 2. Don't charge for level 3. Level 2. Level 2, maneuver yourself, go straight. You level 2'd, you would have been fine. If you were going to charge for level 3, why did you use it? Now you just put yourself in a really awkward situation where now you're going to be you just lost control of your vehicle here. This rings, guess what, buddy? You got to balance out between getting rings and getting good lines. The guy who probably has less rings than you, who took a better line, is probably miles ahead of you now, compared to you, who, yeah, you got a couple extra rings. That shit didn't matter. You was still in the back. This is not the way to go about it. Don't hyper focus the rings. You got to learn how to balance between taking a good line and getting rings. Because at the end of the day, sometimes even if you don't have a lot of rings, you're better off still driving better. Right? That's just what it is. That's just kind of how it works. Like, DRE is that kind of gadget set where you need to time trial. You have to practice it. It is not like Ultimate Charge where you can just pick it up and just boom, now you're just winning. No. If you don't know how to use this gadget set, it's just gonna be a hindrance. It's just gonna be a hindrance. Alright, bro. Alright, brother. Alright, brother. What are we doing? What are we doing? You're in 10th. I mean, you can't see the 10th because my avatar's in array. Right? I could try to just like quickly just turn it off for a split second. You're in 10th. You aim for item box missed. It happens. Happens. But goddamn, gang. Goddamn, Chief. That hurt me to see. It's a ghost. I don't know ghost strategies. Damn. Damn. King Von. Let him know. Stunning them hoes. Okay. Okay. Don't be in the middle. Don't be in the middle. Ooh, that was close. Will you make the right decision? No. Well, 50-50. It's a decision-making thing. I will say. Yeah. KBB strats are kill as many people as possible without getting stuff killed. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know them too well because, again, I rarely give them. But, you know, here's in the situation, right? Item boxes or the shortcut. I'm not gonna lie to you. Skip over your VODs because it won't be here. That's fine. I'm still gonna probably do these more often. I didn't think like I'd spend longer on like one VOD, but it happens. So I'll get to yours like I guess the next time I do like a VOD stream, something like that. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I will see. But I'll just continue watching anyone's VOD who is here. Right now, we're gonna do Makoto. Try to do both shortcut and items. Honestly, this is one of those moments where you should just did either or. You didn't get a lot from doing this. You didn't go that much faster. Like, it's still, you know, still a positive in a sense, but you're better off either just gunning for the item or just taking it. Just take the shortcut outright, actually. I would have just took the shortcut outright because, again, there is a huge gap already. It's not much you could have done here. And you unfortunately only got a wish from that. What the fuck happened there? That was this is kind of a funny situation to be in. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. Unfortunate, but that was really funny. Yeah, there's a lot of it's a lot of bad. Oh damn, there's so many bad things happening here. Good lord. Good lord. Okay. I won't lie to you. Yellow Devil annoys the fuck out of me for this, right? I don't like this. At the same time, the only way I learned to deal with this was if I'm in a situation, I would just drift down. This is a hard thing to experience. This is hard, right? You're in a situation where you were already getting I skipped too much. You're already getting kind of fucked up. Alright, like that truck, damn, that happens. Flustered after the truck and got upset. Understandable, right? Because this is about it's in the past. So, right? So most of my advice here is for the future. You gotta learn not to get flustered. You get hit by a truck, get hit by a truck. It is what it is. You let that get to you, that's gonna fuck up your race. That's gonna fuck you up your mindset. Right here, you could have got crushed again. This is a moment where if you keep a calm mind, you gotta still pay attention to what's happening around you. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out, based on what's happening here, how you could have done this different. Yeah, nah, you could have just went down. Could either went down or just turned right. This was a moment where the double item box don't fuck the double item box. Just go for the single. That was probably the safest thing you could do. Don't make the mistake I usually do. I try to say, oh, I'm gonna go for the double, and then just awkward situation. You should have got away from that situation a lot earlier. But right here, that's it. I'm gonna say now, you're right. The race is done. Whatever placement you get, it's not gonna be top 6. You have no items, and there's a whole shortcut coming soon. Yeah, unfortunate gang. That's it. And you touched it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't have to watch the rest of it. It was done. It was cooked. That was cooked. It happens, right? Like I said, sometimes also just time traveling while it does that. There were some decisions made here that definitely put you in a very bad spot. Yeah, I got to keep that calm mind, like I said, because that, We're gonna go to the next one. What is this? Bristol. Okay, Metal Harbor. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. A little congested, happens. Oh, I get a little shoved around there. What are we doing? Son, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Where are we drifting? Oh, skip them up. Whatever. You kind of saw if I could skip them here. What are we doing? No. Got the level 3 drift. Fuck that. Don't do that. Don't level 3 drift it there. Don't. In this situation, bro. First off, you drifted towards the wall. You trying to kill Silver? You trying to murder? Put a man in a car accident? Just put that nigga on channel 7. He's hurting. Broke is burning. That car is on fire. Oh, that insurance claim is gonna be ridiculous. Don't drift into the wall. In this situation, you're too close to the left side. Just drift right. In some cases, don't even try to drift for level 3. How congested it was, bro, you're better off just popping another level 2. What happened here? You didn't even get your drift charge. And guess what? Everyone just went past you. Everyone who took it straight, normal, kept it calm, kept it normal, they're gone. They just went forward. You got hit with a slowdown pin from smacking the wall, and you lost rings. You lost rings for this section. You gotta learn your tracks, my man. Alright, that was shit. That was just unfortunate. I can't capture gang. That was unfortunate. Yeah, there's some ending decisions happening, but that was just unfortunate. Okay. All right, not bad. Took that pretty well. Ooh, risky. Oh god. That's sneaking. Get hit. That happens. Yeah, the triple whoosh, so that's fine. Yeah, Dark Child is Dark Child. Could get something from this. Ooh, that was a good decision to let the Dark Child hit. Good decision. That happens. Unfortunate situation.
Let's go.
My fault, gang. They was asking if I wanted some food. See what happens here. What's the decision? Ooh, that was close. Poor Sonic. All right, let's see. Okay, you're in 10. What are we getting? Nah, not bad. Oh, risky. Like a decent decision here. Sun. Sunny boy. Sun and ring. Sun. Oh no. Oh lordy. A bump. Oh, I see. You niggas with these Habibi connections. This is why you got bad lander adapter. That was gross. I just saw him teleport right there. Yeah, that bump. Yeah, that was definitely. I can't fully blame for that. Niggas just got bad internet connections. That's all it is. Is that ain't much you can do to save that? I would say, yeah, that was unfortunate. That's not much you can do to save that. What the fuck? Alright, that I'm blaming you for. I'm blaming you for this one. What are we doing? What are we doing? With the truck? My nigga, the Hummer is heavy. You thought you playing Hot Wheels? We're not clearing jumps like that. With a monster truck, you ain't clearing like that. Whoa now. Hold on. That was a little nutty. You got the truck and think, okay, it's fine. You either gotta take the full jump or don't even jump. Bro hit the tiny little pixel of the jump. It got immediately sent to the water. Yeah, no. I'm sorry, I gotta blame you for that one. No for next time. If you got a truck in this situation, just ignore the jump, actually. It's not gonna be that much faster. Just ignore the jump. Most people are gonna take the jump, they're gonna hit the wall. Your ass taking a normal path because it's crushing. Right? Don't do that. Bad decision. Poor decision making. The revenge is killing me. The guy who sat there and bumped you off the shortcut. You crushed him. That's funny. That is hilarious. Let him know. That's fine. I think the next one's the last race. Last race in this mode. Alright. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, to warn, my sisters are in the background. They're gonna be yelling, so that's going to mute my mic here or there. You're not doing terrible so far. Not bad. Oh, unfortunately, didn't get your items. Happens. Hey, bro. Holy shit. Chill. Brother. I understand you're gonna say you got bumped. Happens, right? You're at the same time, you're sticking at General's blue. Bro, you're on the I-15 with this one, gang. Oh my god. Holy. Yeah, get the sneaking down. Gotta do some extra time traveling. That was more than bumper cars. That was bumper cars while being on the I-15. Give him a Californian license. He's ready. Okay, you got a laser. Let's see what happens. Yeah, item box pass, but there's a decision. Let's see what we get here. Let's see what we do. Where are we gonna use a laser? Right now, right here, from what I'm saying, you got you're a mystic jungle as well. You got the holy grail. You got laser, triple wisp. This is the holy grail. Let me see what kind of decision making happens here. Beautiful. Perfect time. Amazing place to use it. That was great. Get out the middle. Please get out the middle. Now he's gonna take the cut. Damn. That was actually just unfortunate. I can't fully blame you, bro. That was just unfortunate. I would say, as I said, like, don't be in the middle in this situation. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Somebody had a truck, they were behind you, they won that situation. That was unfortunate. There's not much I can really say that you could do better in that situation. That's just unfortunate. Nigga, what are we doing? What? Oh, okay. The truck, I understand, right? That was just you can't predict everybody's movements. 12 players, right? Truck, everyone's going to try to take the cut in some way, shape, or form. You know, truck's what it is. What the fuck are you doing? What is this? This nigga got a rope and said, yeah, I can use this. This killed your vibe, made you upset. My nigga, you killed yourself. Why are we chasing the drill? What are we, you ain't a cop? Out here trying to go into a cop chase with the drill. What are we doing? What are we doing? I can't capture you, gang. That was on you. You saw the drill. The drill wasn't even going fast. I was too angry at this time. This is what I said. This is what I said before. If you keep a calm mind, your decision making will be a lot better. Since, even though again this is in the past, this is, like I said, I'm saying this for the future. You didn't keep a calm mind. That was it. You fucked yourself up. Unfortunately, no one else to blame with you in these situations, right? You gotta take a breath. You gotta take a breather. You gotta kind of look at it as, hey, it happens. It is what it is. Only thing I can do now is damage control or try to catch up. The moment you let one thing happen and let it piss you off, everyone else won. Every other player in that lobby won. They already beat you. You can't let them get to you, bro. Well, I can't say think of it like bullying, but in a sense, don't let them talk their shit on you like that. If they basically like if they talk shit back. You don't know how to, and that's okay. I can help you teach you that. I used to have this issue. I used to get real pissed off when I did games. Like when I was first getting into them competitively. It took a while for me to like train myself not to let it get to me. Right? Let me finish this part of VOD so you know we can get to the next one. Son, I need to get a soundboard for my streams. Son, because each and every mistake saves you off and just sends you off in this downward spiral. Ooh, yeah, I get that. I know a lot of people have that issue. All right. I don't know what happened there. I'll tell you what happened here, my man. What is this? What are we doing? Hold on. All right, let's. What are we doing? Okay. Let me see this. You're still drifting into the wall. What are we doing here? That's what happened here. What happened is that you should have could have just kept it straight. All right. The main issue is that you drifted way too hard into it. And look what happened. Yeah, you didn't get out of bounds, but bad situation. You got a drill? Okay. Why did... Okay, yeah, you're in a handling car. They do have the +4 in drift. That was a little nasty to time drift like that. My advice, real quick, I would have saved the drill for this section. Right? That's me. Like, I can't say how it would do me in this situation, because sometimes some situations be different. You did do damage control with this drill. I would say I would have saved it for like the cut. But at the same time, there was a truck there, so it probably would have screwed you over if you did it wrong.
Finish!
Unfortunate. What did you place?
It was no use.
10th? Damn. I think that was the last race of this Smogy, right? Yeah, that was the last race. Unfortunate situation. Unfortunate. Okay. All right. There's a lot of things in this Mogi that you've done that was just some decisions were just a case where you just didn't know. You were just in that zone where it's just knowledge check moments. Some things you didn't know. Some things you didn't get down yet, right? Some other situations, definitely a moment where you kind of had to learn how to control your emotions in a competitive setting. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, there's too many moments where I could tell you let something get to you and that ended your race. There was several moments I watched that you could have clutched that crazy, but it got to you. It got to your heart, got to your head, and that was it. That was over. Everything's done. All right. I tell people all the time. I tell so many different people this. Don't tilt you. Don't play when angry. Don't let things get to you. Because the moment you do, that's it. Your race is done. It's over. It is what it is. That's how it goes. You gotta learn to control the anger. You gotta learn how to let something happen and just brush it off. Right? It's a kart racer. If you get hit by an item, hey, there's moments where it's understandable to be annoyed by it. You gotta kind of see it as, hey, it's a kart race, you're gonna get hit. Right? So I always tell people in both the Mogi, when I'm coaching them in like a voice chat session, I always tell people, accept getting hit. That's the thing, I don't know how to. I would say the first thing too, right? At least from what I noticed, the thing that was kind of like angering you or making you react away, accept getting hit. That's it. Accept when you get hit. If you can avoid the situation, avoid it. If you can't avoid it, or it's a moment where somebody just had to one up on you and just smack you, you guys just accept that shit happen. That's it. That's the only thing you can do about it. Someone's gonna have an item, someone's gonna have a game plan over you, especially those are the better players in the back kind of thing. That's going to happen to you. You're going to get smacked by an item. You get smacked by a glove. A monster truck might crush you. You might even run into a drill. A drill might run into you. So I usually say don't be in the middle. Things like that will just happen. If you get too bent out of shape over the items hitting you, or just the item in general, that is automatically going to like put you down way harder than just even just bad driving, right? Because the main thing too, you're driving. Yeah, it definitely needs work. Needs a lot of work. Your snaking was a little all over the place. There was moments where you tunnel vision too much from trying to get level 3 rather than trying to actually take the best lines, right? I would say this is one of the moments where take some time to time trial, watch the world record replay, see what they're doing, try to mimic it, try to recreate it, see what they're doing correctly with your build and all of that. That can get your driving a little bit better because you gotta have drift confidence. You gotta get a little bit better with controlling your car, right? Because a lot of these times, these clips, the car is controlling you. Like there was moments I'm watching in several parts of these where it's like your vehicle is like it's like you're walking a dog and the dog is walking you. I heard people say it's more better to get level 3. I feel like you took that a little too literal or too face value. It's better to get level 3, but level 3 isn't the thing you want to get every single time. Level 3 is the better one to get. There's still situations where level 3 isn't necessary. If you watch replays of like world records, you're gonna see a lot of moments where they're not doing level 3. They're gonna do a level 2 in a certain turn. They're gonna like do a chain of level 2 for a bit and then have a level 3 at the end. Level 3 is the best one to use, yes, but it's not something you want to just ignore everything else just for level 3. That's not gonna help you. There's moments where you were trying to charge level 3 and it just fucked you over. Like in Magma Plan, we ran into the lizard. That fucked you over. If you just went for a level 2 or anything like that, or just focused on like where you are on your line, you would have been fine. I'll admit, there's moments where in flying sections, I'm not even drift charging. I'm just going straight. And I know that's gonna be, I'm knowing this situation, if I drift too much, I might go into the wrong situation. There's too many people around. It could be items, could be obstacles. There's moments where sometimes don't even drift, right? You're gonna be faster, just stop drifting for a second and just going straight and then reorienting yourself than trying to just snake in places that probably don't need it or try to charge level 3 into a wall that just killed you. All right. This is moments where you just need to have to practice, right? I would say first things first, like gameplay wise, just work on your driving a little bit. And I need rings. That happens. That's understandable, right? You're using DRE, you need a lot of rings. You're going to better lines with perfect charge bounty is going to get you more rings than just trying to get rings. Your problem is that you're too hyper focused on trying to get rings and not trying to like you have to let the rings flow, right? There's a reason why most of the like players constantly placing first, like Shy Guy, is able to have like a stupid amount of rings and still maintain his positioning. He's not just gunning for rings; he's gunning for like good lines that would get him rings. If you know how to use perfect charge bounty in the best way, you'll notice sections where you can charge up to get rings, and then you charge, and then you don't need to get a ring because trying to charge up level 3 and then pop it too early to get a ring is going to be a bad situation. Like I said, time trial. And as Inkley just said, they're the same speed, right? Level 3 does have better properties. Level 2 is still going to be just as fast, even if it lasts a little bit shorter. All you gotta do is me pop a level 2, use that moment of speed to try to charge up to level 3 again, right? It takes practice. That's all it is. You gotta just practice. Just hop into time trial, look at the replays, find a track you like, or a track that has a lot of drifting. I'd say maybe even Urban Canyon, Pumpkin Mansion, something like that, or whatever track you're struggling with. Just watch the world record replay, see what they're doing, and then try to just mimic it, right? Just practice, right? You're driving right now. You're driving is the main thing I feel like you should get down first, and then once you start getting a little bit better at driving, then you can work on your item management, your item play. Because what's killing you in these races is just having no rings and just driving like you're in fucking LA. That's killing you more than anything else. The items aren't even really doing the damage. Half of the time in the races, you're spending more time in the lower positions just from the driving alone. Once you get that down, you'll be fine. That's all you need. Let me move on to Prince's VOD, which is 47 minutes. Good lord. I don't fully know if Prince is here or not. I don't think they are. If they are, I hope they can let me know. Because that'd be a lot easier to kind of like tell them straight than just doing nothing from it. So let me see. Let me try to hit him up to see if we can see how if he's available. I don't know his time zone. That's an unfortunate moment. I'm being the time zone I am. Everyone's going to just end up missing a lot of like these kind of streams because he is offline, but I don't know if they are like offline because they're asleep or just offline just because they're not in the game. Oh wait, they're in Crossworlds, so yeah, they're playing the game right now. I see. So yeah, definitely, he's definitely on. Definitely hope you see them running a review. Let me see. And I know Sonic the Hog went to sleep. It's a unfortunate time zones moment. God damn, this is high as fuck quality with timestamps. Oh, I'm excited to do this one. And I'm going to do this one tomorrow. Definitely got some good placements though, so definitely something I'm going to do tomorrow for him. So I'm going to save that my bookmarks bar for him, just so I can know to get back to it. Well, this in the thread, but this is Prince. I just need to see if he's available. I think he plays on PC. Probably just bug him on Steam or something like that. I don't even know his name. That's unfortunate. The one player that is available is not even here. I can try to check for someone else. I don't know if is Leon the Hat here. I know he wanted me to see his VODs. Is Leon the Hat here? Hell, hey, anybody else in the stream, if you have like VODs you want to send me like right now, then you can do that. Because even though it's usually like predetermined, like VODs people send me are usually gonna be ones I prioritize. I'll still like review any VODs that somebody sends me, even if it's just a clip, short clip, anything like that. You just toss it. I don't know the best place to have people toss them. I might make a. I think I might know where they can do that. Actually, I would just have to find. Let me make this real quick because in my server, for those who aren't in it, I'll put this. Here's the link to it. In my server, I'm going to quickly make a little channel thread for this exact thing. Just so I can have people submit anything they need. Just to make that easy. So give me a one moment while this happens. I'm gonna go look for something specific. Oh, that's the wrong thing. You don't have anything? Damn, you don't clip, my guy? So I need to reevaluate what I like about this game. I would say this is a trap a lot of players get into that I've always tried to at least help them out and understanding how to like get out of that situation. Because a lot of people have the issue where, especially when they're trying to get into it competitively, they let either their just a general skill issue or like just the things that happen to them in this game start to dictate if they truly enjoy it or not. And I would say I'm a little bit different, right? My mindset is different. I have a little bit more tenacity. So think it's harder to piss me off than most others. I would say the thing about Crossworlds to keep you from like disliking it is to embrace what it is. You got to embrace the chaos. And it's not a perfect game right now. There's still some bugs they need to iron out. There's still some balancing issues they could address. I still think it's a pretty decent state right now compared to Ultimate Charge. It's just, yeah, the learning curve is gonna be stricter, and it really shows a huge gap between those who are really good and those who aren't that great. Adept's nasty. My personal skill was killing me. That's fine. That's understandable. I would say if you need, you can just hit me up or hit me or Key up anytime, and we can just straight up personally just give you a little coaching, a little pep talk here or there, anything like that. We can help you out, right? I love helping people get good at this game. I love showing them what they did wrong, what they could do right, and things like that. That's something I enjoy a lot. Granted, I do it for free. I might one day set up like I don't know where to get paid for doing it because from what other people told me, I can make a hell of money for the way I coach. Because I straight up during and join your Discord. You can go ahead and join it. It's public. Just don't be a weirdo. But yeah, you can join it. But as said, because during the last Legend Comp that just went by, I coached 3 people into getting Emerald. Right, one of them was hard stuck gold. He couldn't get out of gold for his life. A simple 4-hour session, that man hit Emerald in less than like an hour. He went from 2-3 days of me stuck in gold to hitting Emerald in an hour. Right, that is what I mean when I say like I know how to coach. I don't really like to talk extremely high of myself without some type of proof. And even though unfortunately I don't have any real proof that doesn't require scrolling up in the server and screenshotting, you can look at NetBricks. I was the one that was coaching NetBricks to get like be able to get Emerald. Since he was struggling to do it, he really wanted it. For about 1 to 2 nights, I was coaching him, giving him the rundown, showed him how to do the item roulette. Like I can actually go to that right now, right? This is not just a volume stream. It's like it's a coaching stream at the same time. Let me go to it, right? I was even on this website for him, showing him how everything works. Like just item roulette. Because a lot of people have the misconception of how the items work is that they think it's just pure randomness. Really, it's not. It's just probability. Let's say like 6 to 8. It's just probability. Like what item you get changes depending on what's in your first lot. And there's a pattern to it. These have patterns. It's a little bit easier to see in the higher positions because then the patterns are obvious. right? Because one of the main patterns is like, let's say your first item get is a attack item. Guess what? Next one, it's just going to be hazard. And this is if you cycling correctly. If you cycle it, like let's say you have a attack item, then your next item is like a spike ball. If you toss the attack item right before you go into the item box set and have this left, there is a very high chance the next thing it's going to give you going to be a defense item, more likely a tornado. Right? I know some people say that is there's nothing in the code that says there's like a cooldown for the like the item type when rolling it. More likely so. I still feel like in some way, once you toss a certain item and then immediately go for an item box, it doesn't just give you the item again. Like you're not getting a green glove again afterwards, right? It's already a high probability of getting a defense item after just by having a hazard item, and you already tossed away like your glove or even your attack item, right? It's an item box set. And usually, from what I've seen, the game doesn't like to give you the same item or at least same item type again that quickly. There's a pattern to follow that immediately just gives you a defense item instantly. That's the main reason I could just lock in first place and just be almost untouchable, just because I'm following that pattern. That's the main thing, right? That's the things I was showing like Nat Bricks a lot during my time, like kind of training them, because he was convinced that the item was just pure randomness. There wasn't anything to like. There's nothing you can do about it. I was like, no, it's not purely random. It's just a probability chance. You just don't know it. This game is way more depth, has way more depth than you think it does. It's not as simple as it looks. It's simple in the sense of how you can learn it to get good at it. It's not that simple mechanically. There's a lot of mechanics that you probably didn't even know was there. Right? There's a lot that you just learn. Even with just not just items with drifting, how the boost works, even how the items themselves work on their own. Like there's people who still don't know that Omochao can go off road. The rings you get from Omochao can negate off road, right? There's a lot to the game that if you don't like ask somebody or try to like search it out, you're just going to struggle and not know why you're struggling, right? That's why I always tell people just ask for advice, look some things up. Hey, Stellar with the raid. They're rating me in the middle of a coaching stream. That's real nice. Hopefully, the people who are joining, if you play Crossworlds, will get a lot out of this because I am in the middle of a VOD review / coaching stream. So, if you want to stick around and get hear some advice and see me like review people's VODs, you're gonna get a lot out of it. Trust me. I just gotta, quickly make the channel for it. I was there too. Oh wait, Stellar. Wait, is this from distance? This the distance community coming in? Oh, okay, cool. I think it's the distance community. Nice. It's good to see y'all again. I know y'all was doing stuff out there. I know y'all had a tournament as well. Well, not the distance community, but I know some people from it. She's just playing Red Dead. Understandable. But hey, thank you for the raid. We're crazy that, unfortunate that I got raided when I'm not doing anything related to like not playing the game physically. But I am with like coaching when it comes to Crossroads right now. So hey, if you don't know anything about the game, hey, it's worth. I say get it. Sonic Racing Crossroads, maybe to me, still one of the best racing games come out in 2025. It's a good game. Trust me, you should get into it. Even though I myself play it competitively, so I played a way different level of play than most people. I would still recommend getting it. It is so good. It's the Mario Kart of Sonics. Yes, it is the Mario. It's basically well, it's not exactly like Mario Kart. It doesn't play the same, but it's their kart racing game, and it is the best one they put out so far. I know most people argue against that because game has a couple of bugs here or there because they made some real crazy decisions they took out on their own developing it. I still think the game is great. So Sonic Racing Crossroads, I would say grab it if you can. You will have a lot of fun. I'm from the FGC community. Hey, I'm from the FGC. I'm a fighting game player. I play fighting games competitively. I go to majors and all of that. I still say this game is fantastic, even though most of the FGC flocks to this game. But still, I would say, hey, if you can get into, yeah, it's crossplay thing. Get into it. Played it when it was beta, but it was kind of pricey. True, yeah, true. This game is a little crazy expensive. I say that it is a little expensive. I don't play Tekken 8. I did not like Tekken. I don't like what Tekken 8 is, and I wasn't a huge 3D fighter fan. You see me do things like, Grand Blue, Rising, Skullgirls, like anime fighters more often. I do a little bit of Strive, but not a lot. So I occasionally do FGC streams, but I'm in an FGC drought at the moment. I'm just not motivated to do a lot of fighting games, unfortunately. Most because I've just been kind of locking in on this game. I do have fighters, I just don't play it. I had a couple of friends who played it competitively. I have a few that went to Evo for it and everything. I just didn't get into it. Not because it was bad, because I only play like maybe 1 or 2 fighting games at a time to get cracked at them. Like, even if I'm washed right now, there was a little bit of time in Skullgirls where I was going crazy. Yes, I do make music. That is probably my main priority thing. I am a electronic artist. I make the funny dubstep. You're actually find a lot of it modded into Crossworlds, and you will find some of my stuff in random places. Spotify, YouTube, it doesn't fucking matter. You can go and check out my YouTube and everything, which I think I have my. Yep, there it is. I have my link tree. Everything is there. You can find all of my music and my mods there. There we go. Now I made the channel I wanted. There we go. So in my server, I made a coaching channel. I didn't even check if Prince was even available, so I don't know if he was here this whole time. I just didn't notice. So it was Dragon Hero training. It's not me training. I'm doing VOD reviews, right? I was just people were sending me like race clips and like their competitive race clips, and I was just reviewing them, telling them what they did right and wrong. I'm basically coaching right now. I'm in a coaching stream because again, I play this game at a high level, and I want to help other people get good at it for high level play. Because right now we're in that weird drought where there's not a lot of people that's getting into it competitively because the learning curve is kind of sharp to get into it, and a lot of times people kind of get a little what's the word for it, demotivated pretty hard because of how hard it can be. Because the gap between someone who's really good and someone who's just getting into it is huge, and I want to break that gap. I want to help people understand why they're losing to certain players, what could be doing right or wrong. That's my whole thing. That's my whole thing. And right now, you caught me in the middle of just finishing MakotoFanboy's VOD, which was about an hour long. And one of the other players that submitted their VODs went to sleep. So we were going to just skip theirs for now. And one player who did send me their VOD is not responding to messages at the moment. So I'm still wondering like where to go from here. I was kind of just giving Makoto a bit of like just a pep talk advice, or call me Knuckle 10. A little bit of pep talk advice since he's been struggling a little bit with playing in like Mogies and the other competitive zones. So I was just trying my best to help him out, show him what he's doing right, what he's doing wrong, what he can do to improve. And I'll admit, I like to be funny. So a lot of times you see me kind of make jokes and make fun of like terminate decision making, what's happening, really just to be funny. It's not me intentionally insulting in a sense, being like, yeah, I genuinely think you're bad. A lot of times I'm just saying it just for the laugh of it. I saw quarter two was today. I did see that the quarter two tournament was happening. I didn't sign up for it because I had another tournament, a Skullgirls tournament that I did, and I bought it because I'd barely been touching it ever since Evo last year. It's still crazy. I top eight Evo for this game, and then to stop playing it, and now I can't even do well in any bracket anymore because how little I practice and play it. So, oof, fighting games has been running off for me lately. I do plan to go to Combo Breaker to try to get back into the FGC harder and see if I can like do well again. But that's going to take practice. That I got to make sure it actually exists. But easier said than done because as of right now, I'm just that locked into Sonic Racing more than I probably should be. But I like Sonic Racing too much. Yep, that's what I like to do. I like watching people get better, and I like helping people get better. Because Crossroads is fun. I like to have more people to play with, whether it's competitively or just people to practice with, have a rival. I don't want people to get dejected when they're playing, right? Because in a way, I kind of deal with the funny issue of like being so good against most people that either people don't have fun playing with me or against me, or just they're struggling to keep up. So I just turn my brain off and kind of just win. I want to make it where like even if they don't want to get super competitive in the game, they're still willing to at least be able to hold their own or at least learn the game better. It's going to be tough though because there's some things people would have to do that misconception wise doesn't look important because it doesn't give you like an obvious like view of what's making them better or what's helping them improve. But that's what it is. It is what it is, kind of thing. As of right now, I was, as you saw on this page, was going into the way the items of the game works. I play Mario Kart on stream. Some people from the community are toxic casual player to myself. Yeah, that's a thing. In a weird sense, Mario Kart has an issue with a lot of like the more competitive players are super toxic. Crossroads has the issue, at least as of right now, where the casual players are super fucking toxic, the competitive ones. I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe it's just Twitter being accessible. A lot of times I notice casual players are assholes right now. Like even if I try to have like a simple conversation, just a discussion about things from someone who likes to defend the casual player base and is someone who plays like a very high level for this game, they just insult me. They just get mad at me. Even just giving advice, I just get yelled at, and it's like this is kind of weird. I've never been in a situation where they hate me for helping them getting better. That's a little interesting, but hey, it happens. It is what it is. Not much I can do about that, but that's not going to stop me from helping people improve, helping people try to get better. Because I like doing that, like coaching. It's fun. I get dopamine out of watching somebody go from dog shit to cat piss, in a sense. Was it Carter's? Was it Carter's too? I feel like that'd be a game they introduce you to. Or Crash Team Racing. I know they had Nitro Fuel as a thing, but who knows? But Carter's or Crash Team? Oh, Carter's too. Yeah, that's one thing I wanted to get into. Yeah, I see what you mean, Seller. Yeah, there's people like that exist for a lot of car racers, and it sucks. A lot of them are assholes. I'm not a fan of them. They do that. Like I don't like people who are just toxic to those who aren't as good. Because like, listen, don't one. Some people aren't playing the game like that. That's fine. That's going to be casual players. Thank you for following me. I appreciate that. Like I said, like there's some people who are just casual players. then there's some people who just are still new. They still haven't gotten there yet. Never. I don't like when people are toxic to casuals and new players like that. Sometimes it can happen. It's not much you can do. There's always egotistical players, but at the same time, it's different for some people. That's really all it is. But god damn, I'm sitting here just wondering where Prince is. 'Cause I don't want to just do his VOD and he's not here. Yeah, the distance community is great. I've always fucked with it. I mess with it pretty often. And I don't even think he's here. Oh, he never answered when I asked earlier. That sucks. Damn. Damn. Gotta get back into editor. I do as well. I still need to finish some levels, but that will come on its own time. I'm trying to finish working on an album right now, so that's why I'm not touching too many other creative things, so I don't lock into the wrong thing at the wrong time. But good night, Stellar. Thank you for the raid and the follow. I appreciate that. I just gotta see if I can find somebody's vibe. Somebody was supposed to send me one. I know someone else is sending me one too, but I never got them. Time zones suck. If it wasn't for the sake that everyone is in the fucking East Coast, I wouldn't have to deal with most people just not being awake for these kind of streams because it's only like it was about to be 11 where I'm at, but even then, most of the player base is not over here. Players telling you to go to bed. Hey, bro, don't pull all nighters. Go to sleep. Sleep is important. I will always advise people to sleep. That 8 hours of sleep or 6 hours, depending on what kind of person you are, really important. But I know this is Prince's VOD. And Prince is someone I've noticed is actually willing to improve a lot. And he's actually been getting pretty good. Yeah, I've been trying to break myself out of doing all-nighters because it's just not healthy. That and the future job I'm planning on getting soon is going to probably be early morning starts. So I don't want to just ruin my sleep schedule too much. But yeah, definitely, yeah, Prince definitely got it down. Yeah, he's definitely got a lot of improvement from some of these other VODs I've seen. I would say also Crosswords is very, very easy to mod. So a lot of like clips I'm getting from people who play on PC are going to have mods. Like they're not going to look normal compared to like Makoto's who's playing on console. So his is the vanilla game. His is going to look more normal in a sense. But this one's going to be modded, so there's going to be some difference in, you know, how the items looks and music and all that. But he's not here, he's not saying anything, so I don't fully know what's going to happen with that. No one's really answering about sitting in VODs in Dragon Cave, which happens. Also, I got, like, my siblings are down here, so that's why I had to mute my mic. Yeah, go to sleep, Sunship. You need it. Take your rest. Enjoy your sleep. I will catch you later. I didn't even see where he landed. Oh, hold on. That was nice. I think somebody had a slime. I don't know if they used it or not. I saw in the clip. Oof. Yeah, just looking at what happened to him there. Yeah, he just got beat out by a lot of people that drove slightly better. But he doesn't play bad at all. Like, he makes some pretty good decisions. Like, I think it's just the way he takes his lines that might just need to be a lot better. And that alone might help him. Oh, he didn't take the short. He didn't take the cut while having on the full screen. He didn't take the cut while having a wisp. That's a weird decision. That was a lot of decision. Usually I'd take it, but I can see why he didn't. I think it'd been better if he did take it. Also, oh, he's fumbling. Bro is driving on the LA business. That's dangerous because he has a truck. Oh, he got bumped off. That. Ooh. Okay. That was nasty. Yeah, he definitely... This is definitely a hard path to take when it's congested. I feel like he probably should have avoided it if someone else got on it, or at least not have drifted as much. Because he didn't really control his vehicle too well, and he ended up, like, sliding off. Ooh, that was also a bad attempt to do. Not a lot of vehicle control. God damn, that's gonna hurt him. Yeah, and I put him in 12. I feel like he could have did the drill at a different spot. He already has decent range. He's gonna win for the gas tunnels, but sand roll lap 3. Yeah, he definitely gotta. He could definitely clutch this. Not taking that top path is crazy. The reason I say that, taking the top path, right, and then cutting between it, like just going down the middle to the side, that's faster. Significantly faster than like just going fully all the way around. Like, yeah, everyone else is going to be in front of him by doing that. But he has 3 wisps. Oh, and he got an item. Okay. How will he clutch this? He got the Holy Grail? Okay. If he does this right, he can clutch this entire race. Just don't use the King Wisp yet. Oh, he used it there. And the drill is not going to take the cut because of that. Ooh, damn. If he saved the King Wisp, he would have been fine. And he used the drill right after the cut. That would have actually gotten him, like, yeah, that would have got him out of 9th. But nope. That was a awkward as hell place to use that. And that put him in 9th place. That pretty much, like, sealed his race right there. That was not a good way to go about it. That was kind of nasty. That was kind of gross. Never do that. Definitely could have done something better with that one. That wasn't good. That wasn't great. Let me see. Aqua Forest. Let's see. The level 2s are really nice for the start. I do think we need to stop like fully level 3 after that turn. Please. Okay. That's a single wisp. I think he's gonna take the cut, right? No, he's gonna save the wisp. Okay. Not a bad decision. Oh, dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Ooh, dangerous, dangerous. Reason why this is dangerous. There's too many people here. Too many people in a line, and he's trying to fight. It's congested. He's trying to fight against everyone else to take this. This is a small shortcut. This along bumping into Makoto here. Yeah, he missed the ring. That killed him. On Aqua Forest of all places, that That can end your race, especially in a DRE lobby. With double ring engine, that can kill you. I'll move forward a little bit just to see what's the cross world. It's digital circuit. He's not even doing that bad either, I'll say. Okay. That was perfect way to use a wisp. Oh lord, that was amazing. Yeah, he knows his stuff with that one. He knows his shit. Ooh, don't be in the middle. For someone who, like, even though I noticed his scores are always kind of low, he has some good fundamentals. I think he just doesn't know a few specific things, or he'll make a mistake and it kind of just costs him. Right here, do it right. Ooh, nice. Oh, he could have saved it. Yeah, he could have just saved that for this cut instead. It would have been faster. Yeah, he might get bumped off again if he's not careful, but he didn't. He didn't. Okay. That was a good laser. Oh, he got bumped too high. Oh, he's about to get... Is he gonna get crushed? Yeah, he might get crushed here. He didn't. He's fine. Finish. Ooh, okay. So, where did he place? Where did he place? Fourth was not bad. He actually was moving pretty good. That was good. That was a good way to do it. He's definitely... Prince is actually pretty competent. Like, that's kind of... Bro was throwing me off. Like, that's a lot of confident gameplay. I just noticed there's a few things he's doing that does kill him in a race. But that is competence. He kind of knows what he's doing. I will give him that. Also, have a good night, including if I haven't said it already. Let's see. Okay, they're on Coral Town. Definitely an interesting. Let's see how this is gonna go. Ooh, oh, that was clean. He saved himself. Okay. A little risky doing the cut when people was that congested, but he definitely got it down. Like, he's actually, he's snaking lines really clean. I would say him going for a balance of level 2 and level 3 would have been a little bit faster, but the sake that he's at least trying to keep up with rings by just doing level 3. Oh, bad reaction speed. Bad reaction speed. Let's see how he does this. Smart to keep the tornado. He's in top 3. But I feel like it's really only the tornado's only used to keep if you're in top 2 in the situation. But I can see what he's going to do. I can see what he's planning at least. That was kind of nasty. And that's a ghost. That is a... Oh, you couldn't see it. Smart to keep the tornado. It was smart to keep the tornado, so that did help him there. Don't be in the middle. Don't be in the middle. Do not be in the middle. Careful. No. Oh, he took it too tight. Golly. Yeah, that bitch was tight. Yeah, that was it. His race is done. On Coral Town, that finished everything. He could have probably like gotten top 3, but he took that too tight. Yeah, he's not gonna get like a good placement off of that. Finish! That drill messed him up. What drill? Oh, the drill from earlier, right. Yeah, I think what happened is that he panicked. Yeah, he kind of he took too tight out of panic, and then just yeah, and it like got him too low. That's the reason I always tell people look back, use a review mirror to be like, okay, what's happening, how close they are, because the warning is usually just proximity. It isn't even just fully behind you. The drill was behind him, but yeah, but it wasn't even nearby. Not enough for it to like keep him safe. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, that kind of did him dirty. What do you place? He has 7th though. That's better than what it could have been. Let's see this one. Let's see this one. Because even though he's not here, I can use this to like for anyone else that is watching that plays Cross Worlds. You can use this as like some form of guideline to some things. Because he's pretty decent, but he does make a lot of mistakes still. I would say you going to top path lap 1 is redundant. There's no reason to do that. There's no reason to do that. That was kind of a nasty thing to do. Like, what are we doing, game? Oh, his lines. Yeah, you know it's Pride Month and how these lines are not straight. These lines are squiggling. Okay. I'm not gonna adjust too much. Okay, smart to hold it. I would say though, from the gameplay perspective, he's handling like just the intensity, the chaos intensity of the race well. His driving's a little bit... Yeah, he's trying to do the always drift thing, but I think he just doesn't know just the proper lines for that yet. And that's probably what's like doing him dirty in some of these situations. Because when it comes to always drifting, you gotta know what to drift and how to do it. You can't just drift to drift, you know what I mean? Oh, okay, so Dark Chow. Okay, smart. Understands, like, sometimes you don't want to just drift into it because that can just fuck you up. Oh, he didn't get an item box. So he has to go for the double or something like that. You say he definitely did good damage control. He saved himself pretty well with this race. I won't lie to you. Yeah, 3rd? Okay. There's definitely some competence in his way he's driving. He just needs to get some things evened out and he'll be chilling. Warning is on his end. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, that was a clean start. That was clean. So far, his lines are actually pretty decent, so he's definitely been time trial and wonder. He knows the lines. Hold on. He knows the lines. They're not perfect, obviously. They're a little messy, but hey, he knows the idea. If he refines them, oh, he'll be a demon. Okay, let's see. How does he do this? He takes the out path. But he did it clean. But he's definitely someone who can take the outer path and utilize it. It's a little awkward to do, but it's not bad at all. Okay, he's holding on. He's not item. The problem is he's not item cycling either. I feel like in this position he could cycle his glove out something better. Oh, he tried to, but he missed. The near boost panel. Oh, he didn't land on it, but he was close enough to one to see the speed back. Yeah, he was keeping himself safe. Oh, but he's still getting aimed at. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. I ain't gonna lie to you. Usually, in that situation, you have 3 wisps. I just spend them, right? At least to get an extra bit of burst speed, at least get a little bit further forward. Hell, we can even... No, he wouldn't have time, because usually you can, in the transition to the cross worlds, you have invincibility. You can try to gun for that, to have the slicer just either crack, like break, or not do any damage when it hits you, but he wouldn't... Yeah, he wouldn't have time. It would not have mattered. Ooh. Ooh. He missed the item box there. That's not good. Oh, damn. Yep. Nah. This might be hurting him. But can you clutch it? Went for a single item box instead. Yeah, he's definitely no. Oh, whoa. Calm down on spending there. Whoa, what is he? Yeah, calm down on the spending there. What is he doing? No, Prince, you were doing so well. The panicked item usage is showing. Oh my god, he is panicking. Oh, he did. No! Finish! Oh my lord, there were so many things he did wrong. Oh my god. That entire third lap was horrid. There was so much panic. I could tell the way he was playing, he was panicking. He should have saved his wisp, right? Well, he did get a laser, I would say, but I'd say the problem is, I think the thing that was killing him too was that his positioning was not good. The truck was a weird situation. This situation here, this was a tough one. All right, because I see what he's doing. He's trying to take the line to go to the better path, but he ended up getting smacked by it. This is a situation where he was just... Everybody was scrambling. There was a couple of things early he could have done better that probably would have avoided being in these kind of situations. But he got into it. But regardless, it was too much going on. Like, he definitely did not have the calmness to, like, keep himself from getting absolutely mollywopped in this situation. It was cooked. Like, he was cooked from the start. Finish! Yeah, nah. That race definitely did him pretty bad. Yeah, that was a bad one. What about North Star? Let's see how he handles North Star Island. Smart, always start with level 2. Even though I don't use like double ring engine, I don't use the build they're using. I at least know how it works because I use it in time trials. Okay. He's making some pretty good decisions. Let me move forward a little bit. All you guys do is just keep it for the first shortcut. I feel like... What he's doing... Okay. Yep, he's gonna use it on the cut. Smart. Keep it for the first cut. What crossbar is he gonna go? Random? Okay. Oh, bad decision. Minecraft world is a little gross. Minecraft world is gross. Okay, is he... not the cleanest way to take that route, but he saved it with going for the boost panels at least. Missing the item box is a terrible idea. That was bad. That is risky. Oh, boy. Oh, Sunny boy. No! And he didn't know the pattern, and he wasted his shield. That's bad. He's still top 2, but he only has a rocket glove. Damn. He was doing fine until that. Alright, stay in third. Try to go for a wisp. I don't know if he knows how to do the wisp cut. Right now, he's in a position where he needs to just keep his items safe. Wait, he might be able to do it. Toss it, toss it, toss it. All right, we're making plays. He is top 2. We're making plays, so this is a good way. What he's doing is good. He's making good decisions. This is going to be awkward though, because there's going to be a lot of people going for the cut and everything. No, that was redundant. You were already past the cut. But he got second place. He got second place, so that's fine. He was already past the cut. So he didn't need to waste his whiffs. He could have kept it. Just for like to use it closer to the end. He probably could have gotten it first. That was cool. Oh, that was gorgeous. That was a good way of doing it. A lot of good decision making. Definitely a few things he could have done better. That was a good one. That was a good one. I'll say that. I'm proud of him for that one. All right, let's see Blizzard Valley. How did he do on Blizzard? How did he do on Blizzard Valley? Let's see. What am I going to witness? Okay. Oh, there's not a lot of decent control over the slip terrain, but he's definitely moving pretty decent. Oh, there's a little wide drifts there, gang. Gangy-o, those drifts are a little wide. Oh, he missed the bomb. That's good. Cycle out, cycle out. Yes. Smart. Cycle that out. Go for the cut. Kind of gross how he did it, but that was good. Went for the cut. Should have done it a little bit earlier, though. Where are we going? Peak track. Okay. What is he gonna get? Because he has a rocket level. Oh, didn't charge level 3. That's gonna slow him down a lot. Ooh, held him too long. His line's a little messy. Cycle out. Heat. Fuck. Oh, that's nasty. That's gross. That's gross. No. No. What are we doing, gang? What are you doing? All you have is 2 attack items. You're in first place. You can't see it because I have my avatar in the way. Let me turn it off. He's in first place right now. He went to first place. He could have just threw the red glove and got something. He probably could have gotten something for a good cycle. And I don't, what are these lines? Ooh, these are nasty lines. Oh, that did so much damage to him. There were some things he did wrong there. He needs to cycle these items out. Cycle your items out, my guy. Oh my fucking god. He's been holding these 2 items for so long. They don't do anything. Cycle your items out. The dude with the shield is going to be fine. He's going to do way better. You have nothing. Gangy-o, what are we doing? Holy shit, this is horrid. I'm sick. Oh yeah, we definitely platinum rank with this one. Okay. He's at least doing fine, right? The situation's still fine. He got a shield. Off with a glove. Okay. I feel like he should have done it earlier, but he got the shield. Over the top. Don't be in the middle too much. Try to go for another item box. It's gonna get real risky. Go for the cut. Clean. Oh, wait. No shot. No shot. No! All of that was really good. That entire third lap, even though I was scared at first with how he's keeping his items, holy shit, that was clean. A lot of good decisions he made there. Right? He could have cycled his items out earlier, but again, to each their own. Some people do have a good game plan, and depending on the lobby, it might be calm enough where you don't have to cycle as often. Cycling for that shield and that wisp was beautiful. Only issue. Shy Guy dropped shit behind him constantly at the finish line. If you, this is a moment where you just have to know the player to know how to deal with it. He trailed behind Shy Guy, right? That's what did him dirty. He should have just swerved out the way. Unfortunately, he got hit. He still got top 3. Or did he get second because of desync? He got third. He would have gotten second. But even then, podium is still really good to get, especially in Mogies and tournaments. Podium is still really good. You're still going to get good placements. So that was good. That was clean. Oh, it's Ocean View. It's Ocean View. How is this gonna go? Let's see what we're going to witness. What kind of mess am I going to see? Because Ocean View, a little nasty, a little dirty. But we can see how does it go. Wow, a lot of bumping. Yeah, he's not getting an item box again. Yeah, the item box is not going to be yours. Let's see. Whoa, what is he doing? What is he doing? That was risky. He still made it. That was a little nasty, but hey, he still made it, and that's fine. Look, the quality is killing itself. Alright, but he knows what to do here. Yeah, obviously use the Wisp. Hidden World. Okay, where are we going? Aww. Got the boost Frenzy, took away his shield. Usually if I see Frenzy, yeah, I'll pause for this one. Usually if I see Frenzy and I don't see any rings, item boxes, or dash medals, I immediately just use my item. Because it's a chance where you don't see those Frenzies. There's a chance it could take away your item. A little dangerous, because, you know, there could be a chance where it might just be a Jerk Frenzy and you just wasted an item. Still, sometimes it's still good to do that. Depending on what item you have. If you have a shield, regardless, you can just use it there, because you never know what could come up in that split second. But, hey, shield or not, he has the boost frenzy. So any portal items that come up, he's fine. Portal items are pretty much redundant in boost frenzies. He is using his... Ooh, dodging the ghost was nice. He's using his whiffs. Really nice here. If he knows the item cycle, he can probably just cycle this out for a defense item. Nice. 2 birds with 1 stone. Look at that. Ooh, this is nasty. Nah, he just need to get rid of this spike ball. It's not going to do much for him. Ooh, ouch. Okay. The double box. Oh, he got the Wisp first. It would have been better if he got a second, because it would have stopped anyone from target sliming. Target slime and target Dark Child. I see what he's trying to do, but perfect. Use it here. It might be fine. Oh no. Rocket Glove. That's it. Damn. That Rocket Glove did it to him. Where did he place? 6. Still not bad, but in this situation here, I feel like he should have waited till a little bit after these boxes to use it. Reason why is because of how long the Void Wisp lasts. If he used it a little bit later, it would have at least been ending closer to this item box set. He actually would have dodged the Red Glove. Right? Because a lot of times people are going to start smacking you with items the closer you get to the cut. This section after the water section is where everyone's going to start throwing shit. Either trade out the items for, what's it called? Trade out the items for like a wisp, something like that. Or just to trade it out for the second item that could just be a boost item or a defense, anything like that. Use the Void too early in this situation. All right. Save your Void's defense items when you're getting closer to the next item box set. Because that first set, using it there is not going to do anything. The Void is not going to go away. Because of that, he unfortunately didn't have the defense that could have saved him from this. Because the Void would have just ate the Rocket Glove, or they probably wouldn't have shot it at him. Or if they did shoot it to trade out the items, the Void would have just taken that shit. And he would have been chilling. So this was just unfortunate situation, unfortunate moment to be in. Also been having fun with counter quick charge lately. That's good to see. That's good to know. But yeah, unfortunate. Rest in peace. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, Mystic Jungle. Go to track. I love Mystic Jungle. Let's see how this is going to go. And just move it forward. Okay. He's definitely getting his double ring engine lines down. What are we doing? Don't do that. That's gross. That was not a good line. Yeah, that put him down to 5th. Not a good line. Let me go back a little bit, right? Let me just explain something, right? I know some of you Sonic Racing players are in here. Don't do that. Only do this if you're in a situation where you need to like dodge an item or something like that, or whatever. That very rarely you want to do that. You're in the air, right? It's going to put you in an awkward situation where this right path is the fastest path. Objectively, this is the path you're going to take 90% of the time. You could take this path if you want it to be safer, or if like, you know, someone has a truck, anything like that. There's a reason why this path is slow. Because he was almost in 3rd for a moment. Like right now, like you can't see it. It says he was in 3rd. He drops to 4th. Now he's in 5th. Unfortunate. But he's still fine, all right? Because it's lap 1. As long as he stays with the pack, he's fine. Dodging the ball. Lines are a little gross, I can't lie to you, gang. But you ain't gonna have the perfect line at all times. Ooh, ew, he's kind of bumping around the wall a little bit, but hey, it happens. Ooh, clean. Nice. Oh, he missed the item box, but it got stolen. Okay, okay. Okay. Let him know. Stun on him. Doesn't have to do with the whisk, but... One thing I never experimented with, if after a boost frenzy, if you can use the whisk to take this cut with the how long that boost would last, I might lap that out in race part to see how that goes. I want to see how that'll work. But still, he's playing so clean. He doesn't even need the 100 rings. He might go for this one though. No, he doesn't. He keeps a line that's clean. What is he doing? No, you're going the slower path. He got weighted, but he's fine. He landed on the boost panel. The double. Mr. Snake. Ooh, okay. He's in the clear. He's good. Don't screw it up. Use it, use it, use it. Use it. Oh. That race was gorgeous. That race was gorgeous. If he didn't take the left path at the split section, and if he was able to get like an item that could have possibly gave him defense against that weight, this shit would have been his. He would have had this race. Those tiny mistakes costed him like a higher placement. But what, he still got what, 2nd? He still got 2nd. Like, all of his other decisions were still good enough to save him from just that 1 or 2 bad decisions. That was clean. That was gorgeous. Holy. Prince, I wasn't familiar with your game. That was some good gameplay. Let's see. White space. Okay, you got single whisk. Okay. Take the boost panels. Drifting lines are a little nasty. But, you know, that happens. Oh, the defense. The defense was nice. I'm not even gonna like. I can't fret him about any like some of his lines, but there's moments where, hey, you know what? You still got it. Oh, dangerous. Direct glove. Where we're gonna go? Oh, they're gonna go to Sweet Mountain, where the mountains are sweet. All right, Chief. Out here with the gloves. Please cycle these gloves out. Oh, okay. That was kind of nasty. This is a situation right here. At this turn. At this turn right here. Break drift. Slow the fuck down. Stay in the inside. He wasn't having no control over the vehicle here. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Cycle these damn gloves. I'm not gonna judge him too much because a lot of his decision making is really nice. So he might just be big brain. I'm not even saying that makes fun of him. Like legit, he might just have something. He might be doing something I'm not even thinking about. I don't like that decision personally because I feel like he wasted like an extra item that could have just defended him. Like this is a really awkward way of using the gloves. Now he's got gloves again. Yeah, you see what I mean? If he cycled better, he would have probably been able to have something like a boost or a defense. Anything that could have avoided this situation. All he has is a single green glove. He can maybe defend against the slicer. He's not defending the portal. Yeah, nah, that him keeping the glove like that didn't do him too hot, but he's pretty good at clutching it. Let's see how he clutches it. Okay, two items. Don't be in the middle. Get out the middle. Oh, that's clean. He might throw the glove. Use it. Spend it. Shield. What? No, he didn't shield. Wait. Never mind. He didn't need to. Oh, it's his. Use it. It's his. Second place. Okay. I was hoping he'd get first. But that second place. Yes. Oh my god. And he against Shy Guy? He could have taken it against Shy Guy. That was fucking gorgeous. That was gorgeous. That was clean. Pretty good. I think this is the last race, or there's another one after this? This is the last race of the mode. Let's see what he does. How does he do it? Like it's went from a VOD review to a VOD glaze. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. God, nobody knows how to play Pumpkin Mansion. But that was probably him getting bumped. Okay, yeah, no, I think he just doesn't know how to play Pumpkin Mansion. Ooh, no. Those lines were disgusting. Alright, get a whiff. Speed item. Omo Child, he can use that. Omo Child is cut. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yes. Clean decision. Now he has a laser. Oh, ooh. I don't think he needs to use it though. Not yet, at least. I'd say keep it for an extension spot, or at worst, just use it for defense. Yeah, he's doing a little too much snap drifting. Yeah, I think he's keeping a laser for defense. But I don't know yet. Driving's a little messy though. In this section, it's a little messy. What the fuck? Okay. It's making the same mistake that Makoto makes. Don't wait this long. All right. There is a time if you do want to wait long, right? The only time you want to wait this long when dealing with a portal item is if you have a shield or a tornado. Because that whole point is that it'll prevent any extra portals from popping up if you use it too early. That's why you want to wait an extra second when you have a shield or a tornado for the portal. Because that way, when it's done, anything that comes afterwards, you still have that extra bit of invincibility. You don't have that. The items you use gets rid of just the one portal and that's it. Don't wait because he lost his wisp from doing that. He waited too long. In a weird way, this weird interaction still kind of gave him some advantage. He lost his wisp. He lost another bit of defense. The off the jump. He knows not to jump. Yes. He knows not to jump in this section. Go for the 5 rings. You see what I mean? See what I mean? New portal item. If he used his laser earlier and kept his wisp, this would not have happened. But nope, doesn't matter. I thought maybe this game got jokes. He gave him a wisp afterwards. But if he did that better with the laser, he would have been cool. He would have been Gucci. Nope, fucked it up. Got slimed, but he has a wisp. As long as he plays this out correctly, he'll probably at least maintain like top 3. And now he has a wisp. I'll admit, Pumpkin Mansion Lap 3, I'm not the best at either. So what he does here is interesting. Okay, he's in second. Keep the wisp. Is he gonna go for the flame cut? Ooh, oh, but he did a little nasty. He did a little nasty, but ooh, just trade out the slicer. No, no, he could have defended himself. He didn't have time. Oh, his race is over. His race is over. His race is over. Reason why, he was clean. He was Gucci here. This is a very, very tough situation. Your reaction time has to be tight, right? This is a moment where you have to be expecting someone to throw something at you and be ready at all times. If you have like a slicer as your only item. If he was able to react fast enough to defend himself, I think he probably would have gotten first or at least maintained the top spot. This single glove killed him, right? Reaction time does matter. If you got good reaction speed and a lot of situation awareness, this situation would have just been like, oh, someone's throwing the glove at me. Also slice it back, defend it, you're good. I hit him. And in this moment, lap 3 is hectic. Everyone's going to be spinning everything for these cuts. The truck, right? The Raspberry's truck, yeah, that ended him. He kept going. If he braked or at least tried to like let the truck pass, he would have been fine, but he didn't. And it crushed him. Another portal item. Yeah, nah, that was the end of it. That's the end. Oh no. No, it got last. From first to last, that one bad decision. I'm not gonna call that a bad decision. That's a reaction speed thing. You gotta train yourself on that. And sometimes that'll depend on just what you're concentrating on, how long you're playing it, even sometimes your system speed. If you have any type of latency, that can fuck you over too. Oh, that is heartbreaking. This is why I tell people all the time. Sometimes little decisions you make like that can determine the rest of your race. That's all it takes. All right, let me see if I can go right, like right here. If I point it out again. Right here. Him getting hit by this isn't just a bad thing. This is a race ruiner because in a mogi like this, most people here are skilled. So you're not really going to have a gap or just be able to like do normal things, catch up. Everyone here has a game plan. Getting hit by that glove seals his fate. So that means now he's back in the crab bucket. Wait, hold on, wait. Who got hit by that slicer? That was Raspberry. And that is why he used the truck plus as a slicer. That was a bad decision, actually. Reason why. Like, he could have used it to defend himself, he didn't. He did the gold rank ass decision of just spinning his item after getting hit. And that caused Raspberry to just use his truck to defend himself. That decision to just spin your item after getting hit out of panic fucked him over bad. Sometimes even when you get hit, hold your item, right? You're next to an item box set. You could have just held it and just spent it to get a double box. Yeah, he would have still used the truck. This situation, all of this is just all bad. It's tiny things here that put him in this situation. Ooh, buddy. Oh no. Oh no. It was cooked. He got fucked. Oh, I feel bad. That is a tough one. That's a hard situation to be in. There's not a lot you can do about that. Because once you make certain decisions, even the little ones, just when you use your item, can determine the rest of your race. And that slicer ended everything. That was two decisions. If he made two different decisions in that moment, he could have been top 3. He may have even been first. He would have maintained himself in the first, but that put him in last. Most other players I know will always just kind of put this as, oh, like they'll blame the game specifically for this situation. No, this was a moment where your decision making put you to a cascading effect. In a weird way, it's a butterfly effect. You made one bad choice and other bad choices are stacked on top of each other. Right? I know some players who would just immediately just go into blaming the game for this part. Unfortunately, gang, you can't blame the game for these things. As I already showed, even though that's a reaction speed thing for defending himself against the glove, that's a reaction speed, right? That's not really fully a game thing. That's the play through the glove. Either he was going to get advantage from hitting someone in front of him, be able to move forward, or whoever threw it would have wasted their item to defend it, and he could have gotten an advantage if, whatever item they had to defend themselves got spent. So what they could have used that, so, the item they're holding, they could have used that for any other reason to keep themselves an advantage. But the one who threw the rocket glove, you know what I mean. The one who threw the rocket glove, he had a game plan to either he's getting in front, but he slowed him down, or he's making him waste his item, right? If he wasted the slicer, if I can just, a double click. Like, he was gonna make his waste the slicer if he did defend the glove. He didn't defend the glove. This situation, you get hit. Don't panic. Don't throw anything. Just stay calm. He tossed the slicer really early. This slicer is not going to do anything for you. It is a pack. What, you slow down one person? No. With that, you don't know what that player could be holding. They could be holding an item to defend the slicer, like a drill, a laser, and a worst case, like what happened in Monster Truck. He had a monster truck. That was it. And because he's going for the cut, and Prince didn't slow down, he didn't break anything. He kept going despite the truck clearly going to go like across here. That was it. That's it. His race is done. That's all it takes. Those little things is what it can take to ruin your entire race. This is what I mean when I say there's always tiny little things most people just not notice that can just ruin their race. That can just make it seem like, oh, the game has an out for me. Nah, bro. This game is tough. There's tiny little decisions you can make. Oof. Ooh. That's unfortunate. I'd say all of his other races, though, were fucking phenomenal. There was a lot of phenomenal races. He made a couple of bad plays here or there. But oh my God, there were so many good decisions being made. A lot of good decisions. It makes you really happy to see that, like, Prince is improving. Like, every time I watch a lot of his clips, he is getting better and better. And seeing that, oh, this was good. That was nice. Oh, I'm proud of him. I am proud to see that. That was gorgeous. Holy. I would say, even though unfortunately Prince isn't here to, I guess, see like his VOD get reviewed live, I do, save the streams and put them on YouTube. So I could definitely just link this, like timestamp this part to him on the stream. Just be like, hey, yeah, I reviewed your VOD at this part. Oh man. Like watching both of these, completely different game plan, completely different gameplay. You could tell the difference in knowledge and skill and like driving based on these two VODs. Not to put anyone down, right? Because Makoto, he has his reasons of just suffering from like letting his emotions get to him, and there's some things he just hasn't learned yet. Prince had that bit of a head start, but he got pretty good at things. but some of his decision making is still just inexperience, right? But he has potential. I can see Prince becoming a fucking demon. This motherfucker got potential. That was nice to see. I don't have any other VODs, and Sonic the Hulk wanted me to review his VOD the next day. So I'm gonna save his VOD for a later stream, either tomorrow or a different day, who knows. But again, I will confirm if anyone wants to send me like any type of recording of or VOD or clips of their Crossworlds gameplay, just for me to like either just laugh about it, analyze it, coach you out, anything like that, you're free to do that. I'm probably to do more of these streams because I actually realized, you know what? Public VOD reviews might be the wave. I don't know anyone who's actually doing these kind of streams for Crossworlds at all. These might be the way to go. Because, oh boy, it is nice. Which again, I will toss that link in the chat for the server for Dragon Cave, where you can just join in. You just hang out with us, obviously, but there is a channel dedicated to just throwing your VODs and having me like look at them on stream, anything like that. It is the new coaching channel that I made. Well, it's a part of a thread list of channels, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You can get something out of this. Trust me, I want to coach more often. Whether I'm getting paid or not, I'm gonna coach. I'm gonna help y'all motherfuckers get good at this game. We're gonna help make this player base crack. Because, ooh lordy. After seeing that, some of y'all got potential. Some of y'all got it. Some of y'all is getting there. There's just some things you gotta work out. That's all it is. Some people gotta work out some things, and that's it. Otherwise, hey, I'm excited. Some of y'all got it. Now I'm gonna find someone to raid. Let me see. Who should I raid? Who is playing Crossroads right now? There's some who are. You know what? Since we were on it, since we were talking about time traveling, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna send y'all to maybe the best time traveler for this game. That is who we're gonna raid. This individual is fucking Exponzo. Yeah, you should know. And he's doing time travel streams right now. Definitely watch him. Watch this man play. He'll help you out. Trust me. I'm going to do other things before stream tonight. Hope y'all enjoy. I'm gonna do this tomorrow, hopefully.